The Simpsons Index. All bonus scene, super special! So yeah, this'll be a fucking get your shit together, Elliot. Just...
God, you know what? You know what I said to you before we left the house the other day? You were watching The Simpsons, and I said, use this opportunity to get your shit together.
I had all the opportunities.
Get a knapsack.
Someone get me a table to flip.
Vacuum.
Where'd Dan go?
I believe he's
taking up his piddle privilege.
I think he is wasting time.
It's okay. Better for deleted scenes.
now we have to be witty.
And for today's extra content...
What is that from, Bo?
Hydraulic press channel.
Of course.
Why would it be anything else?
Hey, Claire. Would you rather elderly people seek you out in order to die in front of you, or hunt and publicly kill baby seals for sport?
Oh, the old people.
Yeah.
Definitely the old people. Like, would it be every old person, or would it just be the occasional old person who would seek me out?
Be like, hello, I've come to die.
Yeah, it's just like in Morty's Mindbenders, that guy that seeks out Rick to die in battle. Yeah, I'm going to go the old people.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it was Claire's question. I'm just taking it.
Okay.
Ow.
Hey, Beach.
Yo.
Would you rather eat a Cessna 172 plane, 4-seater, piece by piece?
Or
have clitorises all over your body?
wow.
I'd have the clitorises,
Yeah,
man.
that sounds awesome.
I don't know. You'd never
It'd
be able to sit down.
Constant sensation,
Strong breeze, rain.
That's not how they work.
All right, so how's the mic for the sharers on this side?
Well, when I lean into it, it sounds great. When I forget to do it, it sounds...
Distant.
He's going the distance. He's going off mic. All right, let's do this.
Hello.
He's all alone because no one likes him.
This is my Great Gatsby impression. I'm still working out the fine print.
The fuck was that?
Never mess with the Great Gatsby.
No, so like in my more youthful wild days, my father gave me. How does it start?
In all my wild
Whenever you want
days,
to, whenever
my
you
mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
That's not the Great Gatsby.
That's
is
the
it?
Avita one, and it's not great. Isn't it?
Yo, I seem really quiet. But then I do my talking voice, and it seems okay.
Yep.
Radio talking voice.
You got to figure out your drive time name.
I'm Smelly Elliot in the afternoon with Megan the Slut.
To be fair, that would probably rate pretty well.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to lie. I would listen to that.
It's like, is she a slut?
Or is that just the name?
I was out with a guy the other night. Oh, Megan, you slut.
Shut up. Anyway.
Shut up, Smelly. You wish you could get with a guy. Smelly old Elliot. I made her English now.
Yeah. You also have banter going where she's all like, you wish you could get with this. You just smell.
Oh.
Aruga.
Yeah.
Lots of buttons.
Lots of cowbell.
It's cold and it smells.
So did you have some bang?
No. Yes.
Just a little bit of woo, woo, woo.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, you know what that means when Megan tells her slutty story. You call in for your chance to win $2,000 cash
Of anal lube.
from our sponsors at KY.
I like that it's specifically that kind of lube.
Because you don't want vag lube in your butt. And you don't want butt lube in your vag.
Just walking away from that one.
Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing, just while it's in my head. April Come She Will was also in Parks and Rec during April and Andy's wedding.
Aww.
That was the song she walked down the aisle to.
Get me a girl called April.
And come she will. So that's all you guys' notes?
That's everything I got.
All right, give me 1 second to do mine. Not many left.
Give me 1 second in time just to find something that's mine. Give me 2 seconds in time. Just realized I have to rhyme time twice.
Should be theoretically easy then.
But I've already used the one easy word I've already used up.
Use time the seasoning.
Still the same word in talk. Pimplemoose.
You say pimple moose?
Pamplemousse.
Okay.
Pomplamoose?
Pamplemousse.
Compliments?
It's French for grapefruit.
Oh, nice. Way to go, France. Way to have a language.
Les granderies mangent les pamplemousses.
What'd you say about my mother?
Your grandmother wants grapefruit.
Oh, well.
Because I'm on snoring leave. Snoring leave.
Yeah,
Yep.
what was the
Snore.
operation for exactly?
So I had my deviated septum straightened.
Oh, okay.
So it was either surgery or 10 years worth of cocaine abuse.
Mm.
Turns out surgery, way cheaper.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Not as much fun.
No.
Also, you don't seem like the energetic person for cocaine.
It just makes me sober.
That's terrible.
I'm like, yeah, I'm drunk. Oh,
Everything's fine now.
now I'm perfectly okay.
That's how I feel, though. And then, like, the next day, people go, you were talking really intensely.
Yeah, I don't know how I am on the outside. Inside,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's a cool, breezy paddock.
Yeah. It balances out, like, the sloppiness and the falling
Yeah.
overness of drunk. Crazy. Fun drug.
There you go,
Cocaine.
both.
Try it today. Sponsor us.
Sponsored by cocaine.
This is brought to you by
I'm
cocaine.
I'm writing that down. That's funny.
I don't-
Our episodes are now only 20 minutes long, and we cover 6 episodes in that time.
Yeah, if you listen to us in 1.5 speed, you literally won't hear anything.
Sorry, getting there.
He's getting there and he's writing some notes. Gonna summarize all his thoughts on the show.
In quickfire question style.
Which, to be perfectly honest, takes a little bit longer than quickfire would suggest.
It's just a name, it's not a concept.
That's fair.
Just like fairy bread, not made from fairies.
I mean, the original might have been.
That's why they're extinct.
Just
Yeah, I was just on a thing going like, it'd be cool to play an instrument that you could do with short chipolata fingers.
Yeah.
I spoke to one guy once who was a bass player, and I was saying, "Oh, I'd love to play guitar, but I've got stubby fingers." And he's like, "So do I." I'm like, "How do you play guitar?" And he's like, "I play the bass."
Yo.
Yeah. I'm like, "Ah." So maybe I'll become one of those guys that talks only about bass players instead of bands.
has very
right.
strong opinions on bass players.
Yeah.
Our stubby-fingered brothers would be happy to welcome you in.
I feel like that's a club that I don't want to see the badge for.
Phil, do you have any other notes?
No, we've covered all the things that I've written down, but I'd really just didn't write that many notes because I was just enjoying the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a really natural flow to it that, was natural.
I like your
Almost as natural
use of words.
as that use of the
Thank-
word natural.
It was almost a segue that went nowhere.
I was about, I nearly called it a segue. I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was the same bloody. It was the same way.
Segways that go nowhere. All right.
There are dinosaurs, fucking dinosaurs. Sorry, this is our thing. He sings about Jurassic Park, everything but the dinosaurs. And then the chorus is reminding him that why aren't you fucking mentioning the dinosaurs? There is Jello here. There are dinosaurs.
Look at this buffet. Yeah, I like it.
There's gelato in a bowl.
But there are dinosaurs, murderous dinosaurs.
Why are you focusing on the bad? It's called Jurassic Park. Focus on the park and you'll have a good time, not bad. I rhyme right bad with that.
It works.
And we are back. Ah, fuck it.
Just fell over the gate. Yeah.
And we're
That grape lady.
Oh, she totally deserved that. Though.
Yeah, she cheated.
He fucking did. But yeah, Hibbert staring down the camera as well, and it's the perfect voice for it as well. That way he just goes, "Can you?" Tell me you haven't done that throughout your life.
Constantly.
Yep.
I'm doing it right now.
Well, I can't tell people I haven't done that before. Can you?
Well, yeah, it's my job, right?
Watch Crack Podcast, guys. They're amazing. The first one was
Still?
like a Swedish army. Yeah, dude.
I thought they all got fired and stuff.
Schmidt's still there.
Oh, okay.
Also watch Small Beans, though.
Yeah, guys. Shout out to other podcasts. It's not us.
If any of you know Michael Swain, put in a good word. Anyway, sorry.
Swamy, we like you.
We love you.
We'll pay you.
Hey. Oh no, yeah.
Swedish war movie.
Swedish war movie. Yeah. I really like. There is a bit of there's a bit of things
really
in there
liked
I did
the
not-
best.
Yeah, I didn't notice that the first time around.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, whoa, hey.
Yeah, not as good as a wink.
Blind that.
But anyway, we'll get back to all that. But for the moment, play count. Sorry, did you want some water or something?
Yes, I do. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. No, you don't seem to be. Thank you. Okay, all right.
This has been the sound of water pouring. Coming up later, the sound of Claire sleeping.
Sounds of Claire, the podcast. Like and subscribe.
Lots of farts.
So many.
Coming up next week.
Like a question.
Is what about?
Sorry, I'm very sweaty.
So cute.
We are all very sweaty. We are moist. And chewy. Okay.
ASMR. All right, so get your shit together, Elliot.
We talked about this. I don't know what else you want from me.
Yeah.
What's
How
cooler
about
than
now?
being
How
cool?
about now?
Fine,
Ice cold.
All right.
What about?
All right.
And I know. Hey, you ought to leave the young thing alone.
Nedward Flancid.
He's also Nedward Flanders Jr. because his dad is Nedward Flanders Sr.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
His dad, the lousy, no good beatnik.
Yep, he's tried nothing and he's all out of ideas.
Yeah.
Nedward, the lousy beatnik. There's a shit comic from the 30s.
I wrote a poem today. It wasn't very good.
He's like hands in his pockets, kicking a can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for cum. Sorry, doing a bit.
Oh,
Is that how you answer the
go
phone
for
now?
cum,
Yeah,
not
go for
go
cum.
for cum.
Go for cum.
Is that how you
we
answer the
telling?
phone now? Go for cum.
Ladies and gentlemen, go for cum.
What have you wrought, man?
It's all he's doing.
Talk to me, man.
Gopher's
Got
doing
it from you.
He learned it from you.
Look at me now, Dad.
Sugar, do, 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 do. Oh, honey,
Sugar,
honey.
Sugar, sugar,
Oh,
sugar,
sugar, do, 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 do. Oh, sugar, sugar, do, 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 do.
Oh, sugar, sugar.
Can you reach the mic?
As a pun lover, I was kind of proud of them,
You're
but
supposed
also
to be putting notes together. Quit
I
your
am, but I
yapping.
just had to quickly contribute because this is good conversation.
Your
that I'm
2
leaving.
seconds is just way overboard right now.
Hold on, I'm in the last
We're into
of it.
12 now.
Elliot, I need to go get my hot fudge. Hurry up.
2 minutes.
Sounds like you got to go to the toilet. Ah.
Why?
And
Why?
we're back.
I didn't say make my hot fudge. I said
I
get
gotta
it.
go make
Yeah, you've got to get it
fudgies.
out of your butt.
Just stop leaving the house.
The height of maturity.
Milk, lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made. Ian McKellen's children's chants.
Actually,
Dip, dip, dog shit. Who trod in it?
I like it, actually. So now we need, like, Helen Mirren to go, ooh, I've lost my bra. I left it in my boyfriend's.
What's the time? 9:15. Hang your buzzies on the line.
I don't know any of these.
You don't remember the...
I knew the boyfriend's car one.
Okay, good. Because that's like a classic. That's an Australian
Yeah.
classic.
It's the time. 1:30. A monkey's ass.
Can we get some James L. Jones doing under the leg sausage peg?
I don't know that one either.
I don't know that one.
What country did you guys grow up in?
This one, I think.
Australia,
Way
mate.
more Australian than I've ever seen.
Look, mate, your tongs are called your under-the-leg sausage peg, and a bra's over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Maggie and Santa's little helper didn't have a lawyer present.
True.
Santa's little helper is Maggie's lawyer.
All right, I'm going to sit at home and ogle the ladies in the Victoria's Secret catalog. Sears catalog. Ding! Will you unhook this, please? I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment.
So the implication there is he knows he deserves it.
Yeah.
He knows it's a lie.
He knows
Truth
he's
machine.
a terrible person. Hey, how do you say that word? Because I don't say ogle.
Ogle?
I actually-
Ogle?
I always
say
used to say ogle, but I think it is ogle. It's
Ogle.
like
I don't know. Let's look it up on Goggle.
it's the difference between the boogeyman and the bogeyman. I always used to say
Oh,
boogeyman,
yep.
but so many people say bogeyman.
Bogeyman to me is more British.
And
Yeah.
sounds
It's
snotty.
snottier.
Yeah.
Bogeyman.
Boogie. But then boogie
Troll
just sounds like he
bogies.
dances, so,
Yeah, Boogeyman. He's snot nice.
I'd say ogle. Stop it! You've been told.
So was that all your notes?
I talked about the psycho thing, talked about Ned's
Just gonna
emotions,
say.
talked about the explosion.
Fa 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 fa
We
fa 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 fa
Yes.
fa 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 fa.
Yes. Or the one, what's the one that where Homer and Marge impregnate Lisa?
What?
You know, in the tunnel, the tunnel of love.
Get
for
pregnant
today's extra
with
content.
Lisa. Get pregnant with Lisa.
Why? What did I say?
Impregnate.
Lisa.
You know.
No.
No.
That is not what those words mean.
Oh, boo.
What was that? What was that circus called?
Please
Not
get
Splash
out.
More. No.
No, that was the train episode.
The train?
Yeah, isn't that the one where Homer builds like the train that
Builds the
he and
train.
Marge
Oh,
boned
okay,
on
yeah,
to conceive Lisa?
Thank you, Beej.
Clear that
train
one
bells.
right up.
I'm a Fletcher's photographic fanatic. I don't know, something someone
The
just
fuck
said
are you
reminded
talking
me of that. Nad TV jingle
Mm-hmm.
for Fletcher's photographics. I think it was up in on Prime.
Prime. Like,
Prime Possum.
Yay.
Soft and cuddly.
Prime.
Possum.
Oh, do you also remember?
you're all nuts.
If you see a hole, don't think you're a mole. Run in the opposite direction and report your detection. There's a lot of open mine shafts in the Hunter region. Don't.
Let me flip it and reverse it.
That's what she says.
Oh, are we still doing Infinite Loop songs again? Put your name down, flick a bunch of car,
Naps and naps and naps and naps and naps.
Oh, this is gonna get frustrating.
You're all so white.
Oh, I got another one. Some people want it all. Some just
people
want it all.
Yes.
But I just want it all.
Sorry, that song annoys me to the beginning because the line is, but I don't want nothing at all. It's double negative. It's like, what do you want?
Yeah. It bugs me
Something.
because she couldn't think of one more thing other than diamond rings. Some people want diamond rings. Someone everything. Like, you couldn't think of another thing? Like,
Just one more thing.
some people want milk and cheese.
Heaps.
Others want
Finish the rhyme.
A glass of peas.
That was me earlier.
It's really hot in Australia, and eating frozen peas is an
Yeah.
acceptable snack.
They're lying.
Some people want a
It has
diamond
to be
ring.
on a meat pie, though, with gravy.
Check under your seat
Hey,
for
not
bees.
always.
Another acceptable rhyme.
All right, Claire, finish us off.
Well, natural.
Sorry.
Why, Jordan? Just
Sorry.
fuck
All
off.
right, well, get in line.
I don't wait in line. I'm leaving.
and get in line.
That makes it sound much worse. Thanks for trying to support me, but you really fucked it.
Name me a sex tape.
Yeah. Well, I think in sitcoms, especially the seasonal cliffhanger,
Mhm.
it doesn't always get pulled off this way. And I
So
think
name your sex tape.
especially considering it's what this
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it because I was going to rudely interrupt.
you
Thanks,
know,
Jordan.
if you can't handle a strong woman on your podcast
And a bunch
without
of
trying
porn.
to demean her, well, fuck y'all. But
Sorry.
what I'm trying to say is I've forgotten.
But I wouldn't actively seek it out. I'm certainly not going to watch it more than, say, 10 times in my life, I don't
What was
think.
the episode called again?
Postcards from the Wedge.
Where are the postcards from? I'm guessing there's something called Postcards from the Edge.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a semi-autobiographical novel by Carrie Fisher. Apparently, yeah, it's Carrie Fisher's like semi-autobiographical novel, and it was made into a comedy drama film starring Meryl Streep, Shirley MacLaine, and Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
It's interesting because I saw a poster for another Dennis Quaid movie earlier today, Switchback, with Danny Glover.
Wow.
When I typed in to you in the message, "Hey, Beach wants his Switchback," it auto made it one word, and I'm like, "What's a Switchback?" And I looked it up, and apparently it's a movie with Dennis Quaid and Dennis Quaid.
Wow.
Like
Someone programming
Dennis Quaid's
iPhones
getting
is
there.
a big Dennis Quaid fan.
There's that.
I know, I'm struggling as well.
Is he in Tremors?
Is he like guy in Quantum Leap?
No.
Write us in, Dennis Quaid. Who are you?
Independence Day, the first one. Like, who are you?
He's like,
Yeah.
finally, someone asked.
Is he also in Griswold's Family Christmas?
No, that's Randy Quaid.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, then who the fuck is Dennis Quaid?
I don't know. Hang on.
Holy shit.
Let's get on this. Sorry, listeners, but
I know. I
there are
think,
mysteries to be unraveled.
I think they're with us.
Yeah,
It's time we played. Who
He's
the
that
fuck
guy that looks
is
like
Dennis
that.
Quaid?
He looks Dennis Quaid.
He looks like an old version of the iMac guy.
he really does.
Day
Quaid.
After Tomorrow. That's what he's from.
Oh God.
Oh, really?
Dog's Purpose, Parent Trap, The Big Easy, Dragonheart, Footloose reboot.
Oh, wow. Seems
No.
like we're not the only ones asking who the fuck is Dennis Quaid.
I'm pretty sure Dennis Quaid is asking who's Dennis Quaid.
Even his agent's like, yeah, I'll get you some. Who are you again?
Yeah, it's like, Mindy, who the fuck is Dennis Quaid?
Switchback. There it is.
Switchback, yeah,
Wow.
with Danny Glover.
So you look at the poster and it looks like you have to say like Switchback.
Right. Two is somehow worse than one.
Wow. In
Because-
Sharknado 4, sharks jump us.
Sharks,
space.
sharks jump faster than light.
I know.
Yeah, on the seventh one, they really jumped the human. Ultimately, do you guys think this field?
Field. Did it felt like The Simpsons?
Did it fielded like The Simpsons?
You know what? You pronounced it wrong because you didn't put enough E's in there.
Yeah, that's right. Do you guys reckon this? Fuck it, I did again. Ultimately, fuck.
Take 4.
Got inside
Yep.
his head.
What do we do now that we're in here?
Spray the walls. Look, I peed in the shower.
Ultimately, though, did this feel like an fucking hell? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah,
We'll
I'd like to rate this Dennis Quaid. Um,
I
Yeah.
just like Footloose because the premise is so ridiculous.
yeah,
A town bands dancing, and so these high school rebels
yeah.
rebel.
decide to dance,
It's basically the Fast and the Furious, but on foot.
and those feet are loose.
The fast and the footiest.
The Fast,
The fast and the
Switchbacks.
foot loose. Get ready to switch back to foot.
Yeah, this episode, much like Sonic the Hedgehog, gets me hungry for a footlong chili dog.
What?
You guys never used to watch the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon?
No,
I mean, a couple episodes.
I'm a Nintendo
He
guy.
was radical and he loved chili dogs.
Oh, okay, because they were extreme.
Yeah,
All right.
Gatorade.
Back to the 90s we go. It's just a switchback something.
Is that like in Love where you're writing a theme song for a movie that didn't have a theme song?
Yeah. And I was like, but for some reason I was going to go slip of the tongue, but switchback doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
It's a switchback, switchback. You're suddenly facing the wrong way, wrong way.
You'll run into danger. You're gonna wanna switch back.
Oh. Down a dark alley, he's pulled a knife. You get a switchback, switchback.
You got a switchblade. You got to switch back.
Dennis Quaid, you gotta switch back.
Dennis Quaid, you got to explain who you are.
Despite being in quite a lot of movies, yeah.
But not quite a lot of notable movies.
Yeah. No one's like, oh yeah, him.
Like
from the
there's
thing.
3 out of that I would have any idea what they
Yep.
were.
Yep.
And one of those was the disaster movie.
He was in Jaws 3.
Oh, the good Jaws.
Most noted by scholars as being the one where they got it just right.
Yeah, the one where they perfectly described shark behavior.
Somehow improved upon the masterpiece that was Jaws 1.
Is that Is Jaws 3 the SeaWorld park?
I think so.
Oh, God.
Mrs. Krabappel's line when she's stuck in her car. Mrs. the fucking. I've got that
Take
disease
3.
again. Mr. Skinner. That's not his name. God damn it.
Oh, it's the Piper.
For Pfeiffer's, yep. How many
You know
F's do one woman need? You know what? Oh, you're going to have a P as well? Okay, fine. Fine. This is a stupid bit.
I deleted scenes. Mose gets rebuilt in it. Rebuilt. Instead of I'm catching your fucking thing. Instead of a.
Like, you wouldn't even know it was a high-grossing actor or anything.
No, I don't think I ever knew it was the Fife.
Yeah, the Fife.
1, where's the 5? 2, give me the 5.
Hello, my name is Elliot Jerry. All right, and we just what do I usually say?
And we are back.
I
And we
know.
just watched season, episode, name.
Mr. Black.
Cool. You know the basic structure.
Yeah, I've done like 80 of these. And I've only done 72.
In this episode. Sorry.
How did this feel? It's time to rank this thing.
Guys, what did you think?
Already a little Elliot like drawstring.
Yeah.
An Elliot soundboard app,
Yep.
and then they hand you a Canadian Club, and you're like, "Ugh,
Canadian clubs, all right.
I'm not even a member.
sugar garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, gets you drunk.
Eventually,
We're looking
it's-
at an end game here.
Maybe
Like-
if you distilled it.
Yeah,
have
get the
ethanol.
whiskey out of the sugar
yeah.
and have that.
Yeah.
And then have their maple syrup.
It wasn't sugary enough.
Yep.
Actually, that's what Canadian Club is, just regular whiskey and maple syrup, probably.
Fermented maple syrup.
Pretend that doesn't sound great. Pretend.
I would drink a maple syrup liqueur.
Yeah, if
Hell
someone's
yeah.
like, here's like a shot of maple syrup and whiskey, I'm like, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go home and do that.
Later,
The
buddy.
Simpsons Index are going to Canada.
That's all the syrup in the house. Yeah.
There is a live caterpillar trying to escape your room.
Hey, you get
Just
back to
here.
work.
Larry.
God damn. Why caterpillars? They're all like, oh, they're a great diversity hire. No, they're not.
They don't contribute to the podcast.
Nope.
Yeah.
They crawl away from the mic very slowly.
Oh, so annoying.
Get more beer.
And all those weird, like, fantasy football websites that were...
I thought that was funny because there were a while there, especially because I'm a big podcast listener, that
Yeah.
all of them were sponsored by fantasy football
Oh, really?
things.
I still don't even
Ah.
know how that works, and I don't want to find out.
Oh, they're just basically betting apps for your phone, but it's tied in with fantasy football.
Yeah, I still
Okay.
don't know what that is. And if you're listening carefully back to this audio, I said I didn't want to find out.
Sorry.
I'm kidding.
So
I'm
what
kidding.
happens is... No.
Speaking of, where's Larry? Is he still around, or is he about to fire yet?
Oh, he's up on the wall. Look.
Oh, you go, Larry. You keep trying, and bring more beer.
Larry, what the fuck?
Just-
And look, having been to fetish stores, it's true. There's a lot of leather sold in fetish and stores. But,
They move cow.
yeah, exactly. I mean, she had that weird relationship with Woody Allen.
Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
has a normal relationship with Woody Allen? It's not possible.
No, it's true.
I seen a dude once that was actually pretty well dressed, and he was going around picking up cigarette butts in Newtown and putting them in rolling paper and like
Wow.
rolling them again.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's how he afforded that fine suit. Thrift.
that's it. He's actually like the IKEA guy. He's a millionaire, but he still takes the bus to work and stuff
be.
like that.
Oh, he died recently, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
And we all made jokes about assembling coffins.
Yeah.
Our IKEA.
He got turned into a flat pack.
Coming at you from SideQuest Studios, this is the Simpsons Index, episode 73?
I mean, I'm assuming you know.
I thought I did. Hold on.
You're just squandering all the
Yep.
trust I place in you.
I'm going
I'll get
Yeah. I'm still getting over a bit of a cold, so I still have that.
Oh, it's
gonna-
good. No,
yeah,
no, no.
It's
Yeah.
satisfying. I'm just gonna growl for a little bit.
Booby mood.
I know. I still.
Booby mood. I'll watch them if I'm in a booby mood.
In the universe, I am in a booby mood.
Mother, I will watch them if I'm in a booby mood.
This is a booby documentary with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
There used to be more boobies on cable TV, but as the universe expands, there are less and less boobs per universe. Bob Balaban's Ballad Band. No.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Oh, yeah. That's come out a lot.
6 thick thistle sticks.
Yep.
All right.
Oprah and Uma own an okra puma. Still my favorite, not gonna lie.
Coming out of there.
Come on, man. Where's your
Oh,
pep?
Jesus.
Already went into it with a dry mouth.
Take two.
There we go. That's enough moisture.
Had this weird realization that actors will do anything you put into a script. So we're like, let's write a script called The Man Who Brought Us Beer.
Someone to do it. Someone to hit it hard. Yeah.
It's like, so what's my motivation in the scene? Okay, your scene is to bring us beer no matter
the next
what.
4 hours.
Yeah.
It's an endurance piece.
Now remember, this is method acting, so we will be drunk.
Oh, did I forget to grab my notebook?
Oh, no. Oh.
You sat down and everything.
Oh, what did he do in the last one?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Oh, I forgot to point that out because that's something that always bugged me growing up. That you can essentially remix the alphabet song into Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yep.
Why has no DJ ever done that, y'all?
Because they're fools.
Useless, huh?
And as we know, my mum didn't raise a fool. All right. Oh, but Daniel, if you could have a sandwich named after you, what would it be?
Oh. It'd have to be the Dirty Dan, and it would have to have pancakes involved somewhere.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear in McDonald's in the States, they've got, for their breakfast sandwiches, they do the sausage, the bacon, the egg, and they slap it between two fucking the hot cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do that. I'm imagining replace the bread with pancakes, but I'm not sure what's in the middle there. But he's just got some sort of pancake sandwich. It'd be gross as hell.
Oh, yeah, but I'm on board trying, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where you're going to get it in the morbid curiosity stage.
Absolutely.
Then probably never again.
Everyone will try it once, yeah.
Except for me. I will live on it forevermore.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually at a bit of a milestone today. I've reached the back of my notebook, so I'm flipping it upside down and going the other direction.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my signature yellow Simpsons Index notebook.
Which is so bright and fluoro that the people at home can hear it.
I'll just hold it up to the mic. Yellow.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, fuck Al Jolson. Like, and this is getting into a bunch of jokes that I didn't like. Oh, no, it isn't.
Still getting over LB Johnson just
abusing
some dogs and it being like a point of controversy.
Lyndon B.
Yeah.
Never forget that this is the man that Robert Menzies back to the hilt. We should always remember this. He picked dogs up by the ears.
I know. Just he was the one who had all the boasts about his, weighing and stuff. There's that great recorded footage of him talking to a tailor who's like, "Need you to let out a bit extra space around my bung holes." So
that's right.
And then he belches, and it's hilarious.
And he also had JFK killed. But hey, let's not get into that. That's a different podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Very different podcast.
Join us for the Conspiracy Index. Coming whenever the government will stop it.
Stop silencing the truth.
It actually kind of reminds me of a Family Guy one now. The Kiss Forum one. Stay tuned for Battlestar Galactica Forum. Welcome to Battlestar Galactica Forum.
Actually, you'd love it if we did a Battlestar Galactica Index.
Yeah. There's only like one filler episode of that entire show.
So it was written by Jeff Westbrook. Jeff Westbrook.
Take 9.
Is that a tongue twister?
Jeff Westbrook.
Is that or am I just?
No, you really have to enunciate Jeff.
Jeff
like
Westbrook.
You can't Jeff Westbrook because you got Jeff Westbrook.
I'm getting a bit of an Irish wristwatch thing.
A little bit,
here.
yeah.
It was first released in May of 2015, and it was written by Jeff. It's the written by.
Take it.
I liked Bart's. We'd rather have a sissy mincing around the house than a dead hero.
Yeah.
You know, I quite enjoyed that. I'm always going to love it when someone says mincing. So no matter what the context is, I'm always going to think that's great.
Doesn't Smithers say it once?
Far too much dancing, not nearly enough prancing. And some mincing would be nice.
Yeah. Sorry, Cletus. One of my notes is Cletus cock joke, as in he's cocking the gun. But
I specifically wrote the word gun after cock just so I know what I was talking about. Just in case I thought I just wrote the word cock.
And my final note is not my final note. I've got like 5 more.
What a twist. Just while we have this break, so we do have another question, which is if you could have a sandwich named after you, what would it be? Or failing that question, best sandwich?
Right, I'd have just my last name, McDonald's, to confuse people.
Yeah.
Double L, not LD.
So like 2 old beef patty, special sauce, little cheese, pickles, onions on like a brioche bun, just to throw shit
That'd
off.
be it, just bit McDonald's, you know. And they can't sue me because it's not the same name.
Yeah. What? It's named after you. That's
Times
fine.
New Roman M, you know, on the top of my restaurant. Like.
I like Times New Roman is the way you're avoiding litigation.
Yeah.
Banana benders bending bent bananas. Fuck, that's hard.
Is that a new one?
Yeah. A band of banana benders bending bent bandanas.
A band of banana benders bending bent bandanas?
Yep.
That's an amazing coincidence because on the Joel McHale show they had Eric Bana on as a guest, and they were doing like a parody of like TVC, you know, Home Shopping Network, and he was like, now presenting Eric Bana's Banana Bandana Cabana.
Ooh.
That is weirdly specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fucking Notebook, Elliot.
It's on. You put it out. It's in front of the TV outside on like a footstool. Yeah, I made a note of it as it seemed odd at the time.
Some people call me.
As we may have just learned, my obsession with notebooks extends to knowing where everyone's is at all times. I didn't know that, but so yeah, very specific detective.
Does that include notebook laptops?
I don't think so.
No.
Just the paper variety.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not helpful to most people.
No, that's the powers of your young upstart partner that you didn't want to be partnered with because, damn it, I get results alone. But you need to keep up with the technology, Sergeant.
Yeah, so it'll be notebook and notebook, but 2 words and 1 word.
Yeah.
All right, coming soon to Fox.
2 notebooks.
It's just called 2 notebooks.
It was a little weird to have a guest voice, and there goes my voice.
A parody of a Miley Cyrus, you know, a parody of Hannah Montana, to be concise about it. I should really call these Elliot's Concise Notes. It really shows how just slightly dated this episode is, along with everybody having flip phones.
And the clacking sounds of them touching, like, no, silent buttons.
Yeah. It's just a cute little snapshot of a time when we had widescreen TVs, but we didn't have HDMI cables, just those little red, yellow, and white plugs.
Yep, that's what I was thinking about.
Kids these days.
With their 1 plugs. They'll never know. Try to figure out plugs when you couldn't see behind the television because they were big and you had to kind of like arc around and go, is that red? I can't, it feels red.
Why did I nail this to the fucking wall?
I just did not think ahead.
No, that was it for your notes?
Are we on notes or what I would change?
Oh, shit. Are we on change? Sorry. Forgot where we were. What else would you change?
Because I do have further notes, but I was going to save them for... BT, do you have any further notes?
I feel like they're like, okay, we definitely want to be the longest running animation show.
Yeah, but they hit that at like season 6.
But like they don't want anyone to ever beat that record, right?
I think they're pretty...
You got to real like get in there and grain it.
Yeah, I mean, the big question is now that Disney own it, what are they going to do? That's right, the Simpsons Index, currently not owned by Disney.
I did not know.
But we're open
owned?
to negotiations.
When did that happen?
Well, they bought Fox, what was it, end of last year?
Yeah. We're recording a review special, so like early December.
Mm-hmm.
Buying everything up at the moment.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's actually surprising they don't own us. I'm pretty sure they own New Zealand and Tasmania now.
Yeah, well, no one's going to miss them.
Like, I actually thought I just 100% had nothing to like about Tom Cruise, and then fucking Tropic Thunder.
I was about to say, you think of Tropic Thunder.
I'm like, oh my God.
That's the thing with Tom Cruise is you kind of really, really hate him, and then he acts, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're actually quite likable.
You've got to
Yeah.
see him in the right thing.
Ooh.
And, like Edge of Tomorrow is quite good as well.
Mm.
And I'm actually curious to watch the newer Mission Impossible movies, which I've been told are just like much better than the first couple.
Yep.
I hope you're not recording this part because Tom Cruise would definitely come after you and try to sue you.
That's when we run to the safe arms of Disney.
Yeah.
Where Scientology can't touch us.
Yeah, Disney and Tom Cruise, they aren't owned by each other. So
Maybe Disney will one day buy the Church of Scientology.
and reboot it.
Yeah.
Church of the Mouse, yeah.
All right.
How do you guys go about swearing? Just try and keep it to a minimum?
Go
Yeah.
nuts.
Go cunting fuckball nuts.
Sweet. Awesome.
I've put the explicit thing on iTunes. Yeah, there's the little E there, so, you know, it's on the person as far as I'm fucking concerned.
Actually,
as far as I'm fucking concerned, what?
10 intense tenants and 10 intense. Goddamn. 10 intense tenants and 10 tense tense.
Eric Banner's fuck.
Piper. Pickled pepper.
Peter Spector picked another pickle-bearing pussy pepper. Why?
Nice. Yeah.
System of a Down fans, anybody?
Yes. I like a few of their songs.
Yeah, I remember memorizing that one in high school. A former Carp undercover Jessica shot, now recovered. Former Carp undercover Jessica shot, now recovered. Why? Anyway, I could go on for ages, but this isn't the System of a Down index.
No.
I'd say the moment of the story that stuck out.
That's weird.
I hope someone get fired for that bundle.
Hope someone got fired for that blunder.
Yeah. To me, he was so wonderful. Who was that actor before George Papel? Oh, my Papel. Yes, he starred in Banner Check.
Oh, my Papel. I never saw his show. As long as we're talking sandwiches, we do have a bonus question. If you could have a sandwich named after you, what would it be? Or failing that, just a simple question of best sandwich?
Best sandwich, eh?
Yep. But you get the chance to have a sandwich named after you. What would be what you want people to know you as a sandwich?
There's so many things. Like, I would want meatballs, but then I would want bacon. Then I would want hamburger patty as well on, like, sourdough bread.
Yep.
Nah.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, this is
I
very
don't like
tough.
springing it on people, but you know, it's a very tight 2-hour show.
I'll put some lettuce to keep it a bit healthy.
Yeah,
Illusion of health.
Yeah, the illusion of health.
I find lettuce tends to be the Christmas that cuts through a lot of the meat. It needs something to like spice it up a little bit.
Maybe like a tomato sauce to complement the meatballs, like a pasta sort of sauce. Yeah,
I could be on board with that. Feels like it needs like a sourdough, but like a roll or something.
Yeah.
To continue, you got meatball sauce. It's gonna get messy.
Nice. That perfectly would encapsulate me, because then people
It feels
think
your
he's very-
representation.
like he's messy. He wants a lot, but doesn't know what exactly he wants. So he had to just put a whole bunch of
Throw
shit
it all in.
together. Yeah, he said, "Fuck it, let's throw it all together.
Nice.
Eat it and hope for the best."
Sounds like a good 7 napkin sort of meal there.
Oh yeah,
At least.
I still like the idea of rating sandwiches via napkins. Look, I got to eat this on the run. I did 1 napkin max.
Oh, yeah, especially for drive-through. That'd be like a good advisory thing. Yeah, I mean, fuck the nutritional information.
You're like, sir, we realize you're at the drive-thru, so I have to tell you this is a 10 napkin burger. You do not want to eat this while driving.
Have you got leather seats? Good. Cloth will soak this shit up.
Are you wearing a poncho? Okay, then you're fine. That's right. This episode of the Simpsons Index is brought to you by peeing. Peeing. Try it today. You'll like it.
Did we mention that they pulled 4 tires out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought we did.
And had like the pneumatic drills to like take them out and everything with no discernible cables.
Yeah.
Just come on, old people.
All right.
Gross, speech.
All right.
God damn you.
Well, I'm not hungry anymore. So. But ultimately, guys, do you think it felt like... I cannot keep doing that. So musical moments of this episode.
Was there music in the porno?
Wow.
Had like a Tom Morello riff before.
A little bit. Bow,
Yeah.
waka, waka, bow, waka, waka, wow.
Go with it now.
Okay, there's a fun game. Rage Against the Machine titles that are also porn parodies, like Balls on Parade.
Ooh.
It's tough, I'm not gonna lie.
Come like a bomb.
Nice.
Bum track? I don't know.
Hey.
It's fine. What are you talking about?
Know your enema.
Hey. Yeah, it's a niche film.
Very.
Yeah, very.
Renegades of fuck.
Here we
Yes.
go.
Sweet. All right, I've picked, but we'll be peppering out the conversation with more Rage Against the Machine porno titles.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, oh wow.
Sleep now in the wet spot.
Why did I write the note? You can't save spit. Can't save
I mean,
spit.
you can't.
You can.
You
can.
You shouldn't.
Just for grand larceny. As though the word grand adds. As though the word grand. Fucking cock.
Oh, boobs on parade.
Boobs on parade.
Yeah, another Rage Against the Machine porno.
I had balls on parade, but I like yours better.
Yeah.
Boobs on parade. Why does Carl have a foghorn leghorn tattoo?
You can say, you want to see the huge cock that goes down my thigh? Sorry, officer, I don't consent to searches.
I didn't ask.
Oh.
So, guys,
Beginning
play
of a gay
count.
porn film, sorry.
That's okay. Speaking of...
Sorry for what?
Take it, power bottom. Nope, okay, sorry. Forget it.
Oh, sorry.
That's not what I was going to say. It was, but it's not.
Testicles.
No
Yeah.
testicle.
And they're right outside the door. They're testicles.
Suck it now.
Just a side note, do you polish your nails, toenails?
Yes.
They're very shiny. Okay.
Yeah. They're very shiny.
Like professionally, or you do it yourself?
Yeah, no, that one was a professional job because
Nice.
I'm like, I want to treat myself.
Yeah. Hey. You
Yeah, man.
you feel better?
I had the nails done too, but they all peeled off because my nails are soft as shit.
Ah, fascinating.
Anyway,
How does Homer know that saving a flock of manatees, maybe a pod of manatees, will actually impress her or do anything? Like
It's a herd of manatees.
a
Oh, yeah.
herd.
oh yeah, because they're sea cows.
Ah, that's right, because they call cows land manatees.
I know I do.
Yeah.
Earth manatees.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Want to go to Manatee Burger later?
They are very fatty, very bad for you. Have one a month.
Steamed manatee?
All right, guys, that's it for episode 78 of the Simpsons Index.
Yes. Oh, but not before I can give you I just realized a Rage Against the Machine song title that is already a porn title.
Oh,
Nice,
here we go.
Fistful of Steel.
Oh, I had a dick check, porn of a broken man.
Port of a broken man.
That's good.
But not a broken man.
That's got to be so sad.
Wow, what about pistol grip pump?
Oh, yeah.
That's just already there. I have a weird ceiling. I have a weird ceiling.
It's on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, they had the utmost of respect for each other.
Yeah, because they all made $200 million.
Yeah, for losing. I can
Yeah.
get paid $200 million to lose. There'll be a lot more urine on the ring, but whatever.
Introducing Big T. Calloway, the urinating loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. The song's just, please don't hit me.
Yeah. Sometimes called the fastest knockout in the West.
Yep. I'll just lie down before the...
Ding, ding.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the fight.
And he's
Good night,
crawled
everybody.
into the fetal position, and this fight is
What
embarrassing.
have I told you? Cowardice works. I walk away 200 million richer and didn't get punched
You did get further in Bloodborne than I did.
by running.
Scared. And shrieking.
And it worked.
Also, in that scene, Marge unplugs the TV to get Homer's attention, but then Homer turns it back on with a remote control.
Yeah.
Anal corner. Is that what it is?
Jordan's anal corner.
Like you're a town crier.
I'm not a town crier.
I know, but it's fun.
I'm too subtle.
You would be like, hear ye.
I'd be, would you mind to listen to some news? I don't know why I went English halfway through that sentence.
Well, you are a town crier.
Yeah, that's they must have had town criers in not England as well. How else did people get the news?
Newsies.
Poor Revere had to ride a horse to yell at people.
Yeah, but it was more than Paul Revere.
Right. I've only seen the one painting.
He's just the famous one.
He's just got there first.
Yeah.
Two.
Not even first. I think he just somehow just had a better PR department.
Maybe he just had a better name. The other guy's name was Dick Tricklethorne. And they're like, we're not putting you in the history books, Dick.
No,
I mean,
sorry.
Richard.
Yep, poor Tricklethorne.
I think there's a NASCAR racer called Dick Trickle. I don't
Really?
I think I'm not even making that up.
Well, on another episode of Don't Click That,
Yeah.
Dick Trickle, American race car driver.
A dick trickle sounds like a tool. Oh, I need to measure this with my dick trickle.
Sounds like a side effect. May cause nausea, headaches, and dick trickle.
Please consult your doctor if dick
Wait a
trickle is
second.
right for you.
There's also another NASCAR guy called Lake Speed. It's amazing. He was born to be a NASCAR driver.
Well,
Lake Speed.
He was probably literally born to be a NASCAR driver.
Lake Chambers Speed. But
Isn't that for the boat equivalent of NASCAR?
Lake Speed?
He goes the speed of a lake. Not impressive.
One lake an hour.
Also, Google Julie Newmar Catwoman. Brrr.
Can you not do that while technically your mouth is in my ears with these headphones? Because that's too close.
That's fair. I'll take that on board.
It's like an anti-ASMR.
Still, though.
Yeah, it's arugula.
I know.
Can we start a petition to reclaim the name arugula?
I mean, I guess. But,
Can we name it after like a giant black python?
Yes, please.
Be careful if there's arugulas out there.
Come to Australia. We have a new threat. The arugula.
Ah, it's a python that can also play the panpipes.
How? It doesn't have lips.
Exactly. That's part of its
So what?
luring charm.
Instead of a rattle for a tail, it's got a panpipe.
Yeah, it's a panpipe. And when it's threatened, it curls up and it goes...
And it plays the pipes that make it rise out of the basket.
Yeah, it's a self-propelling... Some say it's impossible by physics, but it's a self-propelling...
A perpetual motion snake.
Yes. I almost accidentally said self-propelling grenade.
One insane invention at a time.
And I already forgot it. Oh, wait, I already mentioned that.
And
Sorry.
he stumbled out of the gate.
He fell flat at the first hurdle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fantastic race. What's up next for this young whippersnapper?
He is currently dragging the hurdle with one leg.
And Dick Trickle has come to help him out.
I know four-finger discount won't keep it up after the classic era's done.
I think they've even said they're not going to keep it up.
Yeah, well, they put out a Twitter poll the other week, and it's like, do you guys want us to keep going after season 10? And
should we keep going?
And
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Please let us stop.
"No."
Please.
you know, this is why I like my format. There's a good chance that I can actually finish this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Are you aiming to be the only Simpsons review podcast that's actually reviewed every episode?
Yeah, I was actually, this is going to be really time-consuming, but I was actually thinking of doing the Simpsons podcast index where I just make a big graph about what episodes other Simpsons podcasts have covered.
That's a lot.
That would be
of
a
work.
lot of work. Unfortunately, I don't have to listen to them all. I just have to check out the titles.
Their spreadsheets and stuff.
Yeah.
Still, that's a long time.
There might be a way you could data mine it, maybe, if they had all used it the
Go
same
to
type of
Upwork.
spreadsheet.
Yeah, go to Upwork.
That's a confusing name, but all right, Mr. Orange, this is as funny as I'm finding it.
Get off my lawn.
Have you met Dick Trickle?
Let's say I came with him, but that's a bad idea.
It's not a Simpsons related note. I might leave it till later.
Yeah, we're here.
It's political. You might need to cut all this.
Cuddle it.
So you know how they were talking about Trump and Biden challenging each other?
In this episode?
No, like in life.
Oh.
Oh, God. Don't remind me there's a
What,
life outside Simpsons.
To boxing?
Like to physically fighting. Yeah. Have you not been keeping up with this? Oh, wow.
I try not to read things.
I try not to either, but it gets so insane. It's hilarious.
So what about...
Joe Biden has said in speeches that he could, back in the day, he'd love to take Trump out back and mess him up a little bit. And
Wow.
Trump's all like, Biden, have you seen me? I'm an Adonis. You can't possibly take me down. So I was bored at work and I thought, as Emperor of Australia, if I was to challenge Trump to a boxing match, what would my Muhammad Ali style mocking be? You know how he has those rhyming bits?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get a decent kind of taunting box on. Hang on.
Get into your Muhammad Ali space.
You say you're tough, Trump. You think you're up to my test, but I'm like Stoneman Douglas, and I call BS.
Oh.
Forget steel tariffs, all I export is hurt. Forget all first one, you're going home in a hearse. You tweet a lot of heat. Your hashtag's always trending. But in the ring, it ain't Twitter. You can't block what I'm sending. Even unarmed, I got a weapon in each hand. I'm so deadly, even the NRA wants me banned. But don't put up a wall down. Put up your dukes and make a fist. You can dodge the draft, but you can't dodge this. You shout magna. I spit hot magma. I box you like a kangaroo. Rock you like Uluru. I'll give you enough grief to fill the Great Barrier Reef. You're an old man, Don. You can't match my skill. I'm quick. You're slow, like your response to Charlottesville. I'ma beat you so bad, your kids will want restitution. Gonna break you harder than Joe Arpaio broke the Constitution. Step into the ring. I'll be putting you in your place. Old Vlad's gonna want a refund when he sees what I've done to your face. So pick up the time and the place, and I'll lay the smackdown on ya. Or in words you'll understand. Time's up, Trump. Dust for Donya.
Well
Now-
done.
What?
Is that the side that you usually have the microphone stand on?
That's my usual microphone side.
Okay.
Because my beer is on this side. I don't want that interrupted.
Oh,
So-
it's hard podcasting needs a...
Big cold beer. The best cold beer is whatever's on hand.
Definitely not Vic, because that shit is disgusting. Da-da-dun-dun.
Look, you can not buy it, you can not like it, but you can't say it's shit. It's a national treasure. Like if you walk into a pub and they don't have VB, you have to leave. You have to actually call someone. They're gonna get arrested now.
Excuse me, manager. I don't like VB. But...
I'm not gonna buy it, but I can't help but notice you don't have any.
Actually, speaking of Aurora Borealis, there was a very interesting thing that happened in this last week. Jeff Goldblum, you might have seen, did the Aurora Borealis reenactment.
Yep.
Now, this was put on by GameSpot. GameSpot, of course, is, you know, a company that earns lots of monies, and nice way to phrase that, Elliot. GameSpot is a company that earns money, is basically what I'm saying. And they didn't credit Bill Oakley, the writer of that sketch, with any of it. And he got a little miffed on Twitter and just sort of posted it up and goes, oh, yeah, thanks, GameSpot, for acknowledging my writing. You know, you're certainly making money off this. And then, yeah, GameSpot took it down. Bill Oakley didn't actually ask them to, and he posted up another tweet. Hey, this was never my intention. It's just, you know, this was this thing that hit the internet that in that video had 3 credits to GameSpot employees for putting it on and didn't even bother to just say written by Bill Oakley.
Yeah, no credit to the original creator.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was just an interesting thing that happened.
I have to check this video out.
Yeah, it is very funny. It's just a shame that, yeah, GameSpot didn't do the due
diligence.
Due
That is kind of
diligence.
tough. Due diligence.
Bastards.
Is that another potential tongue twister for
Possibly. No,
us? Dewey's due diligence.
I'm mostly just thinking about a guy called Drew Diligence. Sounds like a hero from the 40s or something.
Oh my god, that's like an Owen Wilson movie, isn't it?
Oh, wow. I'm thinking more like he's the kind of comic book guy they had during Prohibition who never drank. And, gee, swell, you got to follow him, kids. This is where I go when you say things sometimes.
Only do what Drew Diligence does.
Yep, there we go.
I think James said it from Pods in the Key of Springfield. Australian Simpsons shit posting is next level.
Oh, yeah. If you're not in on this international community, get in on it. Rock bottom on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, you'll see a great insight into Australian culture via these Simpsons memes and how we have practically adopted Tobias
as our new national mascot. Fair warning, we treat the word cunt very differently. So, whilst many places around the world revere it as the last truly offensive word, I called it Elliot this morning over breakfast.
Yeah, in Australia, the word cunt is like just punctuation.
Yeah. I still like the saying, Australia, the only place where you call your enemies mate and your friends cunt.
Yeah. Australia, this is you.
Also the only place where we eat our own coat of arms.
That's right.
Yep. America, coat of arms, bald eagle, protected nationally. Australia, you want some? We'll just go down to the shops. Fucking fry them up. They're good as, mate.
Yep. Yeah, if you're lucky, you can get them both on the same kebab skewer.
Called the Patriot.
And I was going to say, who do I know from Milwaukee? Oh, Dan Harmon. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you also know, like, Wayne and Garth.
Yeah, but they're not real.
I don't get it.
Movies aren't real, Beach. Wayne's World didn't actually happen. It's not a documentary.
I don't get it. Alright, just in this lull, we do have the extra question of if you could have a sandwich named after you, what would it be? Or, failing that question, best sandwich?
Ooh.
I want to be creative with this one, but I don't know. I go with the standard bacon and egg.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good solid bacon egg sandwich. Will make your day.
Tomato, barbecue, and mustard.
All right. Full flavors.
Digging it.
I don't know if I've done barbecue with mustard before. I'm going to eat that later.
I'm a lover of all sauces, so I'd chuck aioli on that as well.
Nice. This is starting to sound like a 5-napkin kind of sandwich, and I'm on board.
One weird thing. Sorry. You know how like Australians just swear just without thinking?
Cunt?
Fuckos.
One of my mates in high school used to say this all the time. Oh, that really pisses my shit off.
Yeah.
And like one time I was just like, because I had to think about it for a long time. And it's like, what is he meaning to say? And so I fronted him about it one day and I'm like, okay, the only way that sentence makes sense if you're talking about like when you go into the bathroom as a dude, you're going number ones and you see there's something left on the side of the toilet bowl and, you know, you're trying to be a courteous dude. So you piss that shit off. Like, and that's a good thing.
True. Well, maybe by shit, he doesn't mean literal shit. He just means like stuff. And if someone's pissing your stuff off, that sucks. Like you've got it all nicely arranged on a shelf and someone's just pissing it off. That'd ruin your day.
All right. You've just given him a couple of points in legitimacy.
Okay, just saying.
Had too much saliva in my mouth. I was like trying to talk around it.
When Flanders fails. Yeah, sorry. I realize I can't.
You're nodding. You need to. We need to have bells that ring a different tune.
Just put a little
like
nod. Cat color on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you need to put a bell on the one you're already wearing.
Yes, that's true. Actually, yeah. Good point.
You kill way too many birds.
Yeah,
without
I know. It's just Rosellas are so fucking tasty.
I know. Don't think I don't know. I know.
Taste the rainbow.
Laura Keat.
There were things I liked about the Bill House, the Barton Millhouse story.
No, pristine doesn't mean clean, just so you know.
Doesn't it?
Pristine means preserved in its original state.
Oh.
So it could be filthy, but it's pristine.
Right, so it hasn't been like modified?
Touched, cleaned up, changed in any way.
Right.
Yeah.
Filthy. Oh, that's great. I'm going to use that all the time now when something's really dirty but just hasn't been touched.
So cheeseburger could be moldy and like have
pristine
but
condition.
It's a pristine cheeseburger. Yeah.
Elliot, you need to take a shower. No, I'm preserving my pristine condition.
Yeah, exactly.
This was just a sleepover because it was on the books. I'm still mad.
This is an angry sleepover.
Yeah.
And then he goes and drinks
from
out
the
of
toilet.
the toilet.
Oh, like Santa's little helper did. Yeah. Yeah, didn't work for me.
Well, I don't know. It's Springfield. They end up spring for it. I didn't mean to do that, but I like it.
But you did it anyway.
So when they're praising Santa's little helper and they're giving it Kahlua and cream, don't do that. Apparently not even mean to give...
Snowball?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, so
did I say Santa's
little helper?
Fuck.
Yeah.
So when they're lumping praise on Snowball 2 and he's in, whichever gender that cat is in Mo's bar, fucking, I'm just fucking up all the names are gone today.
Marsbo.
I was
going to say, sorry, the bit that stood out to me, and it was almost because I was like...
set that up?
Yeah, no, go for it.
So, Jordan, what from the episode... Sorry. Deleted scenes.
I can't help but note the lack of Pepsi Max in your hands. I mean, no, that's fine. I'll just get my own beverage like some kind of scum.
You're already in
front of it. No, we've established who's scum.
Just compared to
Yeah, you see how you scum. I grew up saying "et," like, oh yeah, I ate that.
Oh, the one,
yeah. Instead of
because my mum used to say that.
Eat?
Yes. But I ate it.
I think "et" is actually like old English, so it's still technically
I've actually
correct.
got an Irish relative. I think she's my great aunt. She says that, and instead of she goes "erm."
Erm.
Yeah, and she fully like gets all the R in there and everything.
Like my gird.
Gasberms.
My favorite bird.
I've been a lot of things in my time. Killer robot, Satan. I just wanted to point out excellent socks, by the way. I'm just going to share mine, which are bunnies with a chainsaw.
Nice. Reminded me of a really crap joke. Hey, what always succeeds?
Success.
A beakless budgie.
succeeds.
Remember what I said about finding a window and jumping out of it?
That was indeed a joke.
It was
that
a
we all
joke.
heard. I had a Barbie that would bowl.
Really?
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
her arm, it was a magnet. She had a bowling ball.
Nice.
And
That's
you,
pretty cool.
You'd press the button, she'd just go,
Nice.
and the ball would like,
Yeah, and if you didn't know the ball, it just looks like she's like flipping you off.
yeah, exactly. Press the button constantly, mate.
This one
Older
helps.
sister, haha.
Without the pen, you look like an antelope. Like get rid of the pen for a second, just like take that out. Got like a cloven hoof.
To make things weirder, guys, he's talking about his foot. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, not all of me. Just
You're very skittish today.
Hey, look, his ears flick when you tickle him.
I realized this was my first note was to try write about like, oh, the banner thing, but I didn't get to that because it had already gone. I was trying to figure out what the next bit I was going to write was, so I ended up writing just Simpsons. That's my
yes,
first
Jordan.
note.
Some great content
Hey,
right there.
Jordan, I have a ball. Would you like to bounce it?
Oh, got away from me.
Well, you keep at it.
I had the note arse perch. Why did I have the note arse perch?
Oh, assassination perch. It was 9th floor assassination perch. You even mentioned this. You
In
said,
the
I
episode.
just wrote arse perch.
You've double forgot.
Happy 420, everybody.
421. And
It's actually 21-4.
You're talking about it's 10:20.
That was one of my tweets.
It's 2241.
That was one of my tweets earlier yesterday. Me. God damn, the Americans write their dates stupid. Why are they so dumb? Also me. Here, happy 420, everybody.
I heard a shower thought it was like 420, the day when people who smoke every day smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh, and Snoop Dogg had a great one. Was just, don't forget to leave out milk and cookies for me. Happy 420.
Oh, that's fantastic.
God bless you,
If you're
Snoop.
good all year, Snoop Dogg will come round
And blaze it with you.
and leave you some Weedle drizzle. I don't know how to.
Do you think he'll visit? Oh, he only visits the dankest children. Legalizing marijuana will lead to a slippery slope. Whee! My final notes, before we leave this thing. I just managed to work it in the conversation organically. Never mind.
Nicely done.
Thank you. All right, so
But why did you write ass perch?
why did I? Happy for
Because
anyway.
the fish bit him on the butt.
And
Perch.
I got you.
Thanks.
Joke.
Yeah. I got it. I just didn't laugh.
There's a teens and later Simpsons era writer that I like, Carol Anomany, and her Treehouse of Horror. I forget which one that was, but I remember it was awful.
You say you usually like her episodes?
Yeah.
So would you say that one was an anomaly?
Anomany's anomaly.
I think we've got a new tongue twister.
Tongue twister.
The Anomaly of Omni.
Nice.
Omni.
Can you say caramel chamomile?
Caramel camembert. Caramel camembert. Caramel camembert.
Chamomile.
Oh, chamomile.
Caramel chamomile.
With camembert.
Caramel chamomile.
Caramel camembert chamomile. Caramel camembert chamomile.
Caramel chamomile camembert.
That sounds
Now,
disgusting. but-
Voluntary tyranny, volunteers itinerary.
Voluntary tyranny, volunteers itinerary?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Voluntary tyranny, volunteers itinerary.
Voluntary tyranny, volunteers
tyranny.
itinerary.
Tyranny. Voluntary tyranny.
Voluntary tyranny.
Volunteers itinerary.
Tyranny. Volunteers a tyranny.
Can you have
Itinerary.
involuntary
I can't
tyranny?
Before we rank this thing, is that reputation... Oh, wait, we do this after we rank
I
this
don't
thing.
know.
Don't we? But in this episode, they say it's immediately, so hope someone got flyed for that blunder. God damn it, why do I keep saying flyed?
Because you like flyers.
You can pamphlet on that? I don't know.
So he has belly in the five. It may not be light blue. I am colorblind.
No, that's pretty much the color.
It's my sister-in-law's favorite shade of teal.
Oh, teal. That's right.
Yeah, the Tiffany teal.
I don't know that I have a specific favorite shade of teal.
It's just how does one choose?
You got emerald. You got aquamarine. About it.
Ultramarine, aqua, teal, lean.
they start becoming like Street Fighter sequels. Super Ultra Aquamarine.
3, the new challenges 2.
Anyway.
Indeed.
Yep.
We still stretching for time, even though it's going to be edited out.
Content.
Welcome back to Australians' Best Yawns. That was me stretching for time while Ian took off his jumper.
I agree. Excellent input.
You condescending fuck.
Padding.
We don't. It's editing out. So. How long you got there?
I just passed naked on stilts, and I just need a couple of seconds to laugh at it a bit more.
Good. You walking dogs tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm jealous. I have to go like work, and sell things to people. That sucks.
Oh no, where do you work?
Liquor store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
People are assholes.
Yeah, not as many dogs. Sometimes customers bring their dogs, and I have like out front is a little dog bowl just for people who bring their dogs, and underneath it is management reserves the right to pet any dogs you bring to the store.
Oh.
So yeah, I've got. They're like, hey, you can't pet my dog. Don't read the sign. Condition of entry: I get to pet your dog.
Didn't some guy bring his girlfriend in and on a dog leash?
On a dog. That was a weird day.
What?
Yeah, it was just kind of like they walk in. It's like. Fine. I'm confused endlessly, but...
That's about the line, isn't it? Of, like, bringing your kink into the public space.
Yeah, I'm sure weird has and will happen, but...
Yeah.
It's just kind of just... I guess.
I'll still serve you.
It's like, well, they were both of legal drinking age. So it was like... You're not being dicks. You're not drunk. You're both over 18. I have no reason not to serve you. I'm also reserving the right to look at you strange.
Was it a harness or like a collar? What?
Well, it was most like a collar.
Why?
I don't know.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much was like, you both seem okay with this, so
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, basically, as long as I don't have to clean up after you, fine.
Yeah, let's not.
No. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it all the way. Put some newspaper down, and we're gonna commit.
Does she know any tricks?
You totally should have said that.
I was a little too just. I'm seeing this, right? Like everyone else is witnessing what I am.
There's water out the front if she's thirsty. The lastest gun in the West. Take my wife's sleeve. To
be fair, they've had so many take my wife blank riffs that take my wife's sleeve. Probably going to happen.
Yeah, definitely. It's about when Marge leaves Homer over a torn shirt.
It's where someone marries a woman with no hands, and it's take my wife's sleeve instead of take my wife's hands.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hand in marriage. I don't know, shut up.
Oh, because, a statue will make sure you don't forget stuff. That's like the debate that's going on in America. Oh, you can't take down the statue. It's history. We might forget it.
Museums.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck Captain Cook. I don't think there were any musical moments.
Ballet numbers, but other than that.
Yeah, so ballet music enthusiasts, let us know what songs they were.
I believe there's something from Nutcracker Suite, and
there always is.
Chopin's third movement in E minor.
Much less sticky than his second movement. So BT, do you have any... Keep knocking that peg down.
You monster.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good note. I can't wait to mention that note.
God damn you.
That was a funny note.
Why? I wasn't tethered to this wall.
With your seatbelt. Why'd I write BT dog?
B+ dog. Unless you're writing down how you really feel about me. Then I'm a lovable pup.
Porque nos lost us. 13 out of 10. Catherine, so last time we asked you about which sandwich you'd like named after you. We only got the name and we didn't get ingredients. Do you know what sandwich ingredients you would have on a sandwich that is named after you?
Right. You know that disgusting, and we call it meat spread in my family, but it's like deviled ham.
Yeah.
It would just be 2 pieces of bread with a full-on glass jar of deviled ham, and that'd be it.
Wow.
That's perfect.
Pure.
Thick deviled ham. Like, goddamn, that is that's the best sandwich.
Okay.
Well,
The
yeah.
McDonald.
That is so awesome because we do encourage people to try the sandwiches that we put on the sandwich board.
Oh, God, don't do it. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, do it. Like, I like that being the anti-sandwich.
Yeah, we're doing this one day. We're
It's
making
just
these
6-inch
sandwiches.
deviled ham.
Can I get a little bit down, just a touch? Everyone's very loud and clear,
Down-
which is good.
Down in your ear? How's there?
Yeah, there we go. There we are.
That's the sweetest spot.
Indeed.
Whoa, oh, the sweetest spot. I love Hate, that song.
Yeah.
I love Hate you too.
Yeah, man, right back at you.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Dave.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Elliot J. O'Neill, now that he's making fun of himself.
Oh, great. Here's another one of them bloody podcasts.
Bloody podcast. Bunch of wankers sitting around thinking that people give a shit about what they say.
And we're back with our shitty opinions. I'm Elliot J. Dork.
Hello, Dork. I'm Grandpa.
All right, warming up, getting animated. Animation.
Yep, getting all revved up, riled up, getting some...
Loosening the podcast muscles. Proper,
La 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 la.
proper podcast
Pontification.
play. 5 fickle ferrets farting ferretly.
66th swizzle stick. The 66th swizzle stick.
Hafaffen Noiby Hafaffen.
7 sexy sisters sailing for sunken salvage.
Ooh, I'd watch that movie.
Damn straight.
Wait, isn't that Ocean's 8?
I mean, we're gonna,
7 sisters sailing like Ocean's 8, right?
we'll have to wait and see. It's not out yet.
Oh, it's the prequel because it's 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
Like I said, it's going to go 11, 12, 13, 8. This is how we count in the modern age.
Well, yeah, I mean, Star Wars counting 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7.
8.
No, 7, Rogue One. There's a Rogue One in amongst there.
And now Han Solo.
8,
Yeah.
and then
And
Solo.
then back to 1 for a solo. 7, 1, 8, 1.
Man.
And then Obi-Wan Kenobi will be the next spin-off movie. Either of you guys see Mario Shaved this week?
No, what's that?
This is worth a diversion.
It sounded like a bit naughty.
Yeah.
It's very naughty.
Mario Brazilian wax.
This isn't going to
Let-
ruin Mario games.
Let's just say
is it?
that Peach doesn't have as much fuzz anymore. Oh, what? No.
Oh.
No, stop it.
They even took his eyebrows.
Stop it.
He's not Italian at all.
He's got alopecia or something. Looks a bit like Villager now.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go with something that I think was cut from televised syncopation, which is when Lisa's right.
Syndication.
What did I say?
Syncopation.
All right, I said syncopation earlier. Now it's on my brain. Let me say that again. Then. Did I tell you? Kate Micucci got back to my reply.
What?
Her clowning name was Silly Jilly.
That is adorable.
I should have waited till you didn't have a mouthful of Pepsi.
I was just trying to squee and drink at the same time. Squee.
Yep.
Of course she was Silly Jilly.
Yep. You mentioned the wad fur.
Yeah.
And I had that Guns N' Roses bit that I wrote a while ago.
What's that?
Let me see if I can do a decent Axl Rose. Welcome to the wad fur. We got wigs for days. We got everything you want if you listen to AAA. We got the people that you find packed under the sun sphere. You can come to Knoxville even if it's the wrong year. In the wad fur. Welcome to the wad fur. Free Nania. I don't know the rest.
No, wigs. Wigs.
You can buy some wigs.
Listen to Algar scream.
You are hearing me talk. We built a mini mall, so they built the bigger mini mall. We made the world's greatest penis. We bought down the...
What?
You made the world's greatest penis? Yeah. Well, someone had to.
Stay tuned for the bonus scenes.
Ooh.
so much of today's pop music is just single word choruses that they just put through different pitch and filters like that. Work, I'm about to do work. Fuck music.
You heard it here first, music. Fuck you.
Oh, I thought it was fuck music. My apologies.
Feedback
Yeah, wait till
loop.
you listen back to the podcast and then you get your own voice as your internal monologue. It's a weird feeling.
What's even weirder is when you listen to it and you make a joke and then you laugh at yourself and then you laugh at yourself laughing at yourself and then you just have to stop moving.
Or you laugh at yourself in unison with yourself.
Yeah. You hit the ha-ha-ha's the exact same time and we're, oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, this guy really gets, oh. Time vortex. Like, I'm really funny. Oh, of course I am. Very quick fire note taking this episode.
Yeah, I actually struggled to get it.
Yeah, I got a full page of notes. It was
I was because there's so much visually happening, especially in those multi-camera jokes. Like you're trying to watch the screen and watch your writing, and then you'd lead to lines like "hot dog water wiener soakins."
We'll get to that.
Gross.
We'll get to that.
Is it even really a song?
Yeah. It's more
It's like-
stand-up set to music.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like a poem that no one asked for.
Like most
Like all
poems.
poems.
You know what I'm gonna do?
No one's ever said, write me a poem. If they have, punch you in the face.
So what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a poet. No, work.
Yeah.
Who asked for that? No one.
Yeah, that died out when lead makeup went out in the 1800s.
Powdered wigs and lead makeup and poetry. Gone.
All for the better, I think.
Yeah, I mean, who's ever sat there and gone, you know what I want right now? A good poem.
Yeah, you know what I really need is a poem and a brass buckle on my shoe.
Sounds dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you can't come out of this room.
You and your pumped wig and lead makeup and buckle shoes.
Mostly because there's two doors.
I'm a
Well,
pilgrim in this
It's
picture.
different for him. He's a lawyer.
Oh yeah, that's
The
true.
powdered wig just comes with the territory.
Oh, yeah. You'll
Not
get it.
powdered.
It's just,
It's made of horse's hair.
it's grey with...
How is that better?
You're supposed to buy a horse and take its hair and.
You've got to wrestle a horse.
You have to buy a whole horse.
I'm
It's got a
just
wig.
winding you up.
I was gonna
They
say.
just kill the horse
Yeah. Well, why would you wrestle it? That's going to kill you.
to prove that you're a manly lawyer.
But what if you bought 3 ponies instead?
I like the idea that that's the bar exam.
Yeah.
Wrestle this horse.
The bar is use this bar to kill this horse.
I'm a horse lord now.
It's dead. Get it. Keep going.
During this time, I also like to bring up another question we like to have on the Simpsons Index. As a first-time guest, we like to ask a question. If you could have a sandwich named after you, what would it be? Or failing that, best sandwich?
As in, do I get... So is the sandwich called the Jimmy Mac and it's got things on it?
Yep.
No, you get your name
Damn.
changed to Beef on Rye.
I was like, damn, man. This shit.
Yeah. Beef on Rye? Shut up.
I mean, it'd probably be a Reuben lookalike. But, all right, what would my...
Yeah, give it a moment. It's a tough question.
Also, that was my answer. So
Wow.
Everyone's
good
answer.
choice.
It's such a good sandwich.
It's the best sandwich.
Yeah, look, I find it very difficult to answer that question without saying Reuben. I'm going to say a sandwich I make myself at home sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is going to go in bonus scenes. I don't want to admit to this. It's going to end up a bonus scene.
Are you just putting Vegemite and a slice of Kraft cheese on baked beans and put them in a jaffle maker?
Getting close to that. You know what? I do. I'm a fan of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And then baked beans.
Yep.
And then cheese. And then
Peanut butter.
chips. And then the jaffle maker.
Holy fuck.
Like
Yeah.
potato chips or
Oh, yeah.
like fries?
No, crisps.
But don't they get super soggy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And hot in the jaffle maker.
Peanut butter and baked beans and
chips.
cheese. Interesting.
There's a lot of things going on.
Give it a spin, guys. See how you like it.
We do want to make all these sandwiches one day.
If you
so-
do like it, it's the Jimmy Mac.
It's one of my favorite things in the Big Soft Titty.png podcast. They theorized the holodeck just must be full of jizz.
They're not the first to do that, trust me.
Yeah, but they're the first to come up with the jizz pig that just goes around cleaning up the jizz.
Why did it have to be a pig?
Because that way you get bacon eventually.
Well, it was actually because
I think it's technically called Jakin.
well, it was because apparently in the holodeck they never like the camera was always had the legs out of frame, so it'd have to be something short that was cleaning it all up. So it's
Couldn't it just-
either a little hobgoblin or a pig. Like those are the two things.
Or, a Roomba.
Oh, who's cleaning the tray out of that?
Another
pig.
Roomba.
All the little brushes that just go round and
Yeah.
around.
I think it just drives. It does one lap and then goes into a little exhaust vent and just jettons it into space. You're like, I'm never seeing you again.
Oh, or it's
Just-
like a jizz Zamboni. It's just actually
No.
just flattens it out and just spreads it.
You heard it here first, folks. Jizz Zamboni is the thing that now exists.
That actually works way too well.
Yeah, we've solved it. Called Big
And
Soft
it mean-
Titty PNG.
And it would also mean that you would really, really want to learn how to ice skate super fast.
Yes.
And never fall over.
You do not want to be falling over.
So much incentive.
Hands first.
All right, let's get back on track.
Give me a sec.
Cursed everyone out there.
And was it the MacGuffin? No, a MacGuffin something different. It was just something.
You're
the
just
plot
thinking
line.
about muffins now.
Yeah.
It was a cupcake.
Mm,
Different.
Not a MacGuffin muffin. It was a plot point cupcake. How about you,
With
Vete?
sprinkles. I had a thing, and I got to find the thing. Hang on.
That's the John Lee Hooker's 1956 hit.
Hey, don't make fun of John Lee Hooker. He's my favorite.
Oh, whoops! 1 second.
Ah, you got a phone call mid podcast.
Hey, Mum.
Hi, Miss O'Neill.
Good. How are you?
Does Elliot have a set of children?
I mean, not that I'm aware of, but he did say the kids, not the niece and nephew. Unless it's a metaphor for dogs. I feel
Maybe.
like,
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Or goats.
Well, that'll be
Good-
my plan too. Sorry,
good
I do
point.
have to
Well,
go. I'm
good use of
doing a
kids.
podcast at the moment.
No, it's fine.
It's all right. We don't have anything else to do.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, Mom. I love you.
The next
Bye.
question: how's your mum?
She's good.
What's up with her and the kids?
My brother's kids, not her kids.
Not your goats?
No.
Hmm.
We did grow up with goats, though.
Hmm.
We had Fido and Bucket and Sheepy and...
Oh, Jesus.
Did
That's a lot of
Sheepy, was
goats.
Sheepy like insecure?
oh, he was the worst. Such a temperamental piece of shit.
Had like an identity crisis.
Yes.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why he was a
Yeah.
bit sheepy, mate.
That's probably it.
Fuck.
What about Millie? Didn't he pull at your heartstrings at all?
Who is Millie?
Millie House.
Oh, no.
Mill to the hizzy.
Please stop.
I'm a white Australian.
Yes, I've noticed, and I think all our listeners have figured that out.
What gave it away? Was it the fact that I like full cream milk and toast? What else do white people like?
Different kinds of cheese.
Oh, different kind.
That's what it was. Sorry, Taco Joe. I said Taco Bell earlier. I'm sorry.
It's completely acceptable.
Am I now banned?
I don't make the rules here.
We thrive on inaccuracy.
Yeah, anytime you're not sure, we just throw to editing bay Elliot J.
And yes, that was right. And
You can't do it now.
Can you just dub over my voice later?
Oh yeah, we do for like 90% of your dialogue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's actually me.
he does a flawless Maddie impression.
Oh, I've never noticed, but I sound so much more articulate afterwards, so must be you.
These are actually pajamas that have the print of real person clothes on them.
Oh, yeah. We did have pajamas that had, like, you know those shirts that you have the fake tucks on?
Yeah,
Yeah, we had pajamas like that.
Fake tux pajamas.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, that's so you can have classy dreams. That is so awesome.
Yeah, they didn't sell well, but, like, you know.
Sorry, Sin Sticks, I believe it is.
Sin Sticks, that's
Yeah.
right.
Or is that Star Wars? Shit. God, everything is wrong today.
Sin Sticks are from Star Wars?
No, it's something else. I'm having a bad day. I'm very sorry.
Oh. You had a
Death
bad
Sticks.
day. You make yourself down.
Stop it.
I hate this fucking song.
Ben,
it's
stop
a
it.
bad melody.
It's Death Sticks in Star Wars. Death
Sin
Sticks.
Sticks.
Sin
Sin Sticks in The Simpsons. Death Sticks in Star Wars.
So, like, anything that the producer's like, oh, can you, like, do this job for me so I can do an important job? I do the unimportant jobs.
Hey, every job is important.
That's what they keep telling me.
You go from production assistant to producer.
Yeah, hopefully one day.
That's it. When the trust of the producer betray the producer, become the producer.
Yes.
Don't get proteges.
That's why we work solo, because one day you're just having coffee, then all of a sudden poison.
By the way, BT, here is your coffee.
Yeah, that's all I do is production assistant. Run and get people coffees and food.
I'll have
Little
you
do
know
they
I'm
know.
impervious to all poisons.
All the ones I've given you so far, you have been.
Very hard to kill. Still a Terminator at heart.
I remember this on the same VHS with like Simpsons Tall Tales and Smart and Smarter and Little Big Mum. Like, yeah, this was like my stoner VHS tape mix when I was still living at Mum's house.
Hi, Miss O'Neill.
Is she going to call you again?
Probably.
Elliot, I heard on your podcast you smoking the marijuana.
Do we need to have a discussion?
Where's mine? All right, just give me a sec or two.
Always with the sex. Wait, god damn it.
He's a loser, Marge. Jump in. I traveled the world on the 7 seas.
I am watching you through a camera. Yeah.
Damn it, Elliot. Like, we timed that. That could have timed so
we
well.
crescendoed.
Should we do
Let's stick with
Should you unshendo?
You know, that's not a thing. Your music degree just caught fire.
You know, I still haven't picked that
I
up
know you
yet.
haven't. Is there like a blanket word for like niece, nephew?
Nibbling.
Really?
You got siblings, your brothers and sisters. You got nibblings. They're
I
your
like
nieces
it.
and
I like
nephews.
it a lot. I mean, mine are just currently nicknamed Squeaky and Leaky. It's like grandma's old chicken and dumpling wrestling. It's wrestling. God fucking fucking horse shitting bullshit. Take two.
Welcome to the GCW. GCDW. Grandma's Chicken and Dumpling Wrestling. All the grandmas, all the chicken dumplings.
All
wrestling.
the wrestling, all
it
the
like-
nutrition.
Is it like mud wrestling?
No.
But like
It's
grandma's
gravy wrestling.
in like a big thing of soup?
Well, it is now. Thanks for ruining that.
That's what I'm imagining.
That was actually just me.
You have to talk over it occasionally, otherwise we have to pay royalties.
Hey there, royalties. We're not paying you, so fuck right off. Hey there, it's free now. Counts as parody, so we don't pay.
This is something I discovered after school, and I wish I discovered it before, because this would have been an amazing prank. Me and my brother were talking one night, and like, we're probably stoned. Is dirt actually dirt cheap? And like, my brother's like, no, you got to pay heaps for dirt. And then I found out, you looked up, you can get 2 tons of dirt for like $50 with delivery.
All right, so where are we going to put that?
Maybe that's what I should do with the backyard, man. Just
Dirt
have
pile.
a fucking massive sand pit.
A dirt pile or a sand pit?
Sand tower.
But you said dirt was cheap. How much
Yeah.
is sand? Sand's
Sand's
more
expensive.
expensive.
Oh, yeah, you might have to pay a bit.
Buddy, you get it.
You got to pay more for
You're
like.
gonna have a dirt pit, not a sand
It's
pit.
going to be fine grain as well. You don't
Yeah.
want that cheap sand.
I don't know if they grade sand, but
I'm
of
pretty sure they
course.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Sand doesn't grow on trees.
That was my Archer quote, guys.
What?
your Archer quote.
Yeah.
Which bit?
He says it's a woodhouse when he's like, go get some sand to, I don't know,
All
put
I
in
can
your
think
eyes.
is you're
or
going to have to
something.
eat a bowl of cobwebs.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sir, please don't.
An entire bowl.
If I find one single dog hair when I get back, I'll rub sand in your dead little eyes. Very good, sir. I also need you to go buy sand. Yes, sir. I don't know if they grade it, but of course.
It's got that great little comedic pause before like,
JD's and Lentilman. Tonight on the Speedway, Eatway.
get ready for comments, and discussion on your favorite Simpsons episodes. As well as this one. This one.
Like and subscribe.
Did you say his name was John Sportsballer?
Yes, let's go with that.
Probably. I'm quite drunk right now. In case I didn't say it earlier, John Swartzwelder. Oh my god, it is a very drunk sounding name.
That's
Sports ball. Homer's learning to be a. Oh no.
Is it your mum?
It says no caller ID. Hang on, this might be important.
Answer it. It might be your mum.
Yeah. It's one of those spam calls. Hang up, you weirdo.
This is the Chinese government?
It is the Chinese
Do
government.
you think they were talking? They heard I was talking about China.
Where was your phone made? My God.
Why'd you put it on silent, you weirdo?
I thought it was on silent.
Everyone gets those phone calls, though.
I've never had a call that just started speaking Chinese to me.
Nah, they're going around at the moment.
Yeah, that's an amazing coincidence. Right after I was like, "Oh, don't be racist about China."
Hey,
I
they're
said
calling,
don't. I said
they're
don't.
calling
Hey.
you to recruit you.
Yeah, maybe they're like, we like the way you think, Mr. Rosewell. How would you like to work for the Chinese?
I'm sorry about this, guys. I really just derailed our conversation. Just
That's okay.
slightly, though.
You derailed yourself, so.
Quickly, I. One is.
You mean 3?
Okay,
I misheard you.
Yeah, okay.
Any other musical moments?
Watchmen babies, they'll watch it for you. Watchmen babies.
I like my meat pies massaged, and I like my hot dogs plumped.
Fuck.
What? How do you eat dinner? You need answers. Scan Lander. No, you know what? Sorry.
Everyone else, Ned Flanders.
Bam. Nailed it. I really liked Krusty in this bits.
I like the Simpsons bit.
I enjoyed how it was motion created by repeated animation cells.
He's right. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the way that they can take all those still images and give the illusion that these things are actually moving. Crazy.
What about the oils? The
Oil rig.
oil rig?
Krusty.
Oil slick.
Different season. That's oil slick.
Sweater slick.
But we have had a lot of.
Ooh, it's hot and wet and slick, and it's making everybody sick.
She's singing that song about an oil spill, but it's clearly about her vagina.
What, really? Yes. Bob's Burgers.
We're not in The Simpsons.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Molman was eating a burger in IRS Burger.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he must have filled out his forms 6 to 8 weeks earlier.
Which is weird, because it only just opened.
I know.
How did he know?
I don't know.
You know, weirdly, that seems like the exact kind of diner that he'd be like, finally a diner for me.
Thank you for listening to the Simpsons EX podcast, which is also an online spreadsheet available at thesimpsonsindex.com. It's easy. Are we recording?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Record.
No, I totally agree with that. And because like I generally like season.
Januarily? I only like this episode in January.
Yeah.
That falls off all the time.
Oh, good.
And written by Dan Castellaneta.
Dan Canasters.
Dan Castanets.
Written by Dan Castellaneta. Fuck, I'm never going to get this right. Castellaneta.
Written by the guy who voices Homer.
Yeah, all I know from Greek mythology is the Rush song Hemispheres.
One day I'm going to have to take you to a museum. Something like that. Like something that isn't involved in Rush. We may look at some moving pictures. I don't know.
Yay! Or as Rush would say, yeah! Sorry, you did Latin as well, didn't you?
I didn't do Latin. No.
Okay.
I have a minor in applied linguistics, but
Oh, nice.
not a particularly useful element of my
You're
degree.
talking to a bachelor of music here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Does that mean if you had a sheet of staff paper, you refer to it as your Bachelor of Music pad? No. Okay, terrible joke.
I thought you were going to go like, you just play Bachelor Girl songs.
Well, it does feel so good, I want to do it again.
Yeah, very good.
You have to do that one again because that's the only song.
No, they had Permission to Shine.
Ah, okay.
Give
Wait, was that?
myself permission to shine.
Was that? I thought it was like Vanessa Amorosi
No,
or something.
she had a song called Shine.
Ah, okay, well, there we go.
Yeah.
Damn you, early aughts.
But damn you, early aughts, Jay O'Neill.
So, get your shit together, Elliot.
What's this?
I usually have the
Your shit together.
Oh, that's right. You talk about the other episodes that have done this ranking.
All right, so this will average out into being a shiny participant, which
isn't it just amazing, BT, that the early aughts just had that list of other shiny participants ready to go. Like we didn't have to sit here for any time. He just knew it off the top of his head.
Yeah.
Seamless.
Remarkable.
How's the flute?
It's good.
Flaughty.
I haven't I don't know how it'll sound through the mic.
Very nice.
All right.
Can you do do da do da 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 do?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that'll work.
Oh fuck! I forgot me beer.
Where's me point?
Oh, that's a big one.
Ah, what was the other one?
Oh, me plums.
That's a big one.
But wait a minute. Where's me point?
Oh, Doctor, you're incorrigible. Which I always used to think was encourageable, but it's incorrigible.
Yeah,
and it means something different.
Yeah.
But I don't know what.
You can't be corriged.
I can't be porridge. My life is like porridge. As I forage for meaning.
Nice. How does it feel to be possibly the only person in the world who's ever rhymed porridge with forage?
Lit.
AF? No, sorry, that's what happens after you die. You get to play again in mirror mode. You're now left-handed.
Yeah, she's got legs. She knows how to use them. Kicking stuff. Like dudes in the junk. I don't know.
We are not even 3 episodes in.
I know. The madness has already become.
2 notes that maybe you can help me decipher.
Okay, let's go.
First one, this paper towel.
No.
I don't know what that was. And I've written towel I better make sure I remember that says towel. So I've written over the O and the W quite a lot.
Always remember your towel notes.
All right, the second note, he.
Oh, come on.
He?
Well, yeah, that's, no, I know what you're talking about. This is because Homer's a man.
Ah.
Don't know.
And also, why are all the fucking signs written in Comic Sans, you fucking lazy Simpsons writers? It is the shittest font.
Whoa.
Sorry, it is a punchline of a font.
There we go.
And there wasn't even a punchline. It was just,
Yeah,
The
Papyrus
shittest
might
font.
have
Thank you
something
for
to tell
calling me
you.
up on that. That was my aggression. I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's fair, that's fair.
Sick. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
That'll play well in the deleted scenes.
Yay.
You got a fresh sound. It'll play well at this school.
HD.
Thank you for listening to the Simpsons on Next podcast. You can talk to us on. I'm going to shut up.
At Simpsons Index on Facebook. Wait, or this Simpsons Index.
I should do it like full prospector.
Can you do the whistling through your teeth voice?
Not well enough, unfortunately. The Whistling Pete.
Yeah. You
Thank
really
you for
are.
listening to the Simpsons Index podcast.
You really are a stinky beach, aren't you? So cruel. Why?
Goodbye, everybody.
Well, now, you all hear a story about 3 friends who went into the Simpsons wasteland? Yeah, they all started out sane, but as time went on and all they had to eat was turtles and dust, they kind of lost their minds a little bit.
Not much hydrating in dust now.
No, not much hydration. No, only a little bit of booze around to keep their sanity. And what happened to those 3 men? Well, I'm 2 of them.
Oh, God, you just remember me of that joke where it's like 2 cows in the 90s in England. One turns to the other to be like, you worried about this like mad cow disease? And he goes, no, not really, I'm a squirrel.
There's a place where we go. It's called the Wasteland. It's something we have to do. But I feel like poo. And this chord progression makes no sense. I'm just making up the chords as I go along. How about an E flat here? Ooh, wasn't that weird? Followed by a natural C and G sharp.
Why'd they waste hairs to? Why'd they want hairs to? What the fuck?
Why
Anyway.
did they want hairs to?
I don't know.
God, I'm mad. I'm getting the wasteland madness.
Let's do the Scooby-Doo ending.
Wait a minute. Pull off this mask. You are not BT.
That's right. It's me, Bloody Skull.
Please put it back. Was there still text speak in 2012? Like, you know when he's getting all the hate messages and it's like, I-H-8-U-C-U.
I think so.
I'm like, I don't know. 2012, really?
Well, all I know is my mum does it now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. She's, yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
10 years in
really
the past.
Weird.
It's really weird to have the woman who yelled at me for spelling for like years writing in text speak. Yeah, it's like the other day I realized the reason we call him Tommy Lee Jones is that if you removed it, he'd be Tom Jones.
Old Tommy Jones.
Yeah, I was gonna. What? Surely Tommy. That's kind of a weird name for a grown man to have. Why not just Tom Jones? Oh wait.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a very common name. It's definitely not unusual.
And if you went by, get the fuck out. Also, if he went by Tommy Lee, you'd be thinking, wait, is he a famous dickhead?
Yeah. We made it to the 6th stop.
Yeah.
In the wasteland, where we took some rest. And it was in our rest we had a dream. And in that dream, we went to another dream. And in that dream, it was another dream.
But then we went into my dream, and from that dream, we went to a third dream.
And little did we know the whole time we were being produced by Christopher Nolan.
And after that dream, we went to the dream where everybody was cowboys. That was a fun dream.
I got to be the sheriff.
And I was whistling Peaks Dixie, the prospector. I think there's gold in them there hills. Gold!
Poor Pete. There was no gold in the wasteland.
It had all been sucked out.
Here.
The only people to survive the apocalypse is Werner Herzog and his impersonators.
It's Werner Herzog playing David Carradine because he's dead now.
And so began the legend of the exploding palm technique by Pai Mei, wiping out the... I fucked it up entirely.
Wiping up the pie that he exploded in the oven.
It's going to be... As Pai Mei was walking, he passed a Shaolin monk and gave the Shaolin monk the slightest of nods. The nod was not returned.
The monk was like, the fuck, bro? You dissing me?
And Pai Mei was like, yeah, I am. What you gonna do about it? Yo mama?
If you get a fried rice as well, we do have some steamed left over from the other night that we can...
But how well does steamed reheat?
Probably not well.
Not
Actually, no, not after that long.
Yeah. That's right, we'll just grab a steamed and a fried.
Nice.
And steamed and fried.
What'd you do? Did you get some entrees as well?
I'm getting there. I'm getting the steamed and fried jingle out of my head first.
Steamed and fried, and steamed and fried, and steamed and fried.
Hey.
How do you like your rice? I like it steamed and fried, and steamed and fried, and steamed and fried.
Hey!
And you could have spent more time on things that I'm sure we're going to be going into a lot more.
Absolutely. Just as soon as I get my shit together.
Oh, Elliot, how many times have I told you? You just need to get a hefty bag, get a pooper scooper, and get your shit together.
Yeah, once they went to 16.9, something 69, I don't know. How about you, BT? What is Millhouse picked up his cage and he is doing just fine.
Nice. I know what we're doing next karaoke night. Picking up my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta move on. I didn't eat the food.
Oh, how was
Started all with a fruit. How did it end up like this?
It was only grapefruit. It was only grapefruit.
Now we're in the ocean and Otto's riptide away.
Now he's in the cannery.
Oh, yeah, no.
And he is such a slave.
We're on the bus from school. Otto swept away. He says Zeppelin rules, and I don't have a finish.
And we float to an island now. We have got no food
now. No monkey butlers.
And I just can't look at Bart's shelter. It falling all down. Oh, there is such a parody. This is ripe. This 20-year-old episode with that 10-year-old song is ripe for parody.
Ripe with oozing berries.
Sounds like burning.
Yeah. And
Jealousy diving down into the sea, looking for a
cooler box.
And Homer said he had smallpox.
Yes.
Full circle.
The first one will close, but the second one won't. But if you just pull it over, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot
Start of a song. The first one will close, but the second one won't. But you just pull it over, it's fine.
Hey,
I went home with Mrs. once, but she had a bottle of wine. Huh?
hey.
Music episode.
I was about to say, for
No.
someone who hates,
You
I like-
secretly got a love of music.
I like singing. I hate singing in TV shows and movies. Who's the major sponsor of Olympic Stadium now?
it changes so many
Yeah, I
times.
know.
It's fine
Yeah.
that you don't know.
No, I'm sorry, but that one's
ANZ?
Has been ANZ
Hasn't
for
been
like a
ANZ for like 10
decade.
years.
Who is
yeah.
it?
I've no idea. It used to be.
It was All Phones,
And
then it was Aussie,
and then it was
Oh, that's
Allianz,
right.
and then now it's something like.
It was Acer for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
And now it's something like New Cadbury's Dove or something.
Did you remember before the Sydney Entertainment Centre shut that it was the Qantas Credit Union Bank Arena?
Fuck, that was stupid.
This was when everyone has exactly the same amount of money and no one has more clout than the
Yeah.
other one.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was like the IRS burger version of
It
Stadium.
was the most unfun name humanly possible.
ASO now is Kudos Bank Arena.
Who the fuck is Kudos Bank?
It doesn't matter. They won't be around in 2 years.
I like how everyone wants to invest in this place and no one lasts.
No. From ASA to All Phones to Kudos. Like,
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never, I've
Soon
never
it'll
seen a
be-
Kudos Bank branch.
Yeah.
Or, even
their
know the
credit
word.
card.
The way
Yeah.
things are going, soon it'll be the Simpsons Index Arena.
Sweet.
I assume we'll get box seats when that happens.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
And also, they'll always be empty because these two are never
Yeah,
going.
we're not going.
You're
They're
gonna
not
watch
having-
You're like watching rugby league.
Yeah, they're not going to have
What's on
jousting
tonight?
or,
Hockey. Fuck off.
yeah.
Yeah, hockey was an all right sport to watch. The hot dogs were
Hot dogs
huge.
were awesome.
Yeah, if it ain't
Well, I mean, you had two, and you were.
No, I had like 6. I tried to set a record for hot dogs and beers.
Oh.
I was so sick.
And you were so far behind on that record.
I didn't get that. He got it. Nah.
Oh, you know why? Psych!
Nah.
Hey.
Fuck, he got me. I did flinch then.
It does work. I still love that. I don't know if you can see it from Elliot's computer monitor, but he has a photo of a handwritten list of the
Oh, yeah.
questions. It still cracks me up every time.
It's literally that one.
He's got the list in front of him as well.
It's easy to have it in front of him.
I know. It just looks ridiculous. Also, you can tell he's excited because his knees are jiggling.
Oh.
Not that way.
There's a way for. I admit that was a very provoked. Oh.
Shut it down before it starts.
Yay! Can have that song in my head the whole time.
Yeah, screw job.
Gonna have so
Shut
much
up,
shout out.
Chowder butt.
We had our international guest on the other week, and the episode that we were covering was about Florida.
Mm.
And The Simpsons mentioned it was America's Wang, and I told him all about Map of Tasmania. And
I think you confused the fuck out.
yeah. But yeah, every country has got a genital geography joke.
Yeah, and Tasmania is much better when you call it Van Diemen's Land.
I know, so much cooler.
Van Diemen's
Yeah,
Land?
it was his original name.
Get fucked!
Yeah.
They called it Tasmania?
Instead of Van Diemen's Land. Yeah,
Because
it's
Abel
badass.
Tasman changed it. And also because he
Abel.
wasn't Dutch, I suppose.
Oh.
And he also wasn't badass.
That's true. I don't know who this Van Diemen was, but if Hollywood's taught me anything, he was a cool dude.
Oh, yeah. We're Van Diemen's purebloods.
That'll like divide Tasmania. There'll be like the Van Diemen separatists. Like,
ooh, the Van
I-
Diemen's in the
I think you found a few at least here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say right now, if there's no heavy metal band called Van Demons, then
Van
that is
Diemen
just a
separatist.
yeah.
Come on.
Write it down.
Yep.
One day you guys will actually have to start a band.
Yep. What is a moment from this story that started out for you for better or the God
You
damn?
want to take that again?
Why not?
Me, what's a bit from this story that stood out to me for better or for worse? Well, I'd honestly have to say it's going to be the really.
I'll set it up again. Yeah, am I going to watch
Lord, no.
Channel 7, 9, or ABC and watch the news like a pleb?
No.
Like, I mean, Richard Moorcroft's pretty awesome.
I
But
think we know why Channel 10's struggling in the ratings these days. The project. Meh.
I think that Tom Gleeson in like under a week could hijack the Logies and get Grant Denyer the gold really demonstrates how shitty our TV industry is.
You just said so many words that I know, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Actually, I don't either.
Grant Denyer is the guy who advertises Just Cuts hairdressers for men.
He's also 4'2".
Yeah.
He's super short.
But no, so Grant Denyer was, you know, a news personality and he hosted Family Feud for a while there, but they axed
Oh.
Family Feud. And Tom Gleeson, who's an Australian comedian, launched a campaign like literally last week to get Grant Denyer the gold Logie and encouraged everybody to write in, vote in, and Grant Denyer won the gold despite his show being cancelled for
Have
like...
Logies happened?
Yeah, it happened on Sunday.
Oh.
The fact that also just blew us by
Yeah.
really shows how
Well,
shitty...
they're the Logies, for God.
Can I just
no one's
say
ever given a
that
fuck.
a bunch of people on TV giving themselves awards on TV
Yeah.
is massive wank.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't see, like, the best authors in Australia sit around and write a book about how the best books of the year are themselves and give themselves more awards in their books.
They might, we just don't know.
Maybe.
But
I mean,
what
could
I
be terrible.
What I could never get over is the Logies is like, okay, we have categories, 50 awards across these categories for the 8 shows on Australian television.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to win one. Like,
Yeah.
you pretty much...
I mean, Blue Heelers still wins an award every year. I
Yeah,
think.
they've been cancelled for 20 years.
Yeah, Lisa McCune has really bad back issues from just carrying all of her Lokies.
Yeah, that's it.
She's
Yeah.
a babe.
Oh, and SBS and ABC are the only ones that are actually trying to generate original Australian programming, unlike, you know, Channel 10, and I
Well,
probably
now
shouldn't
hang
shit
on.
on those guys today if you're on
Channel
our show.
7 does have Doctor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's Dr. Doctor?
Oh, one of the worst pieces
Are
of
you on it?
shit.
No, I've only ever seen the ad for it, but it's one of those shows where you just go, I'm going to hate this.
What's it called? Dr. Doctor.
Doctor.
Like scripted or...
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a scripted comedy drama.
Oh, shit.
High life living, slightly coked up city doctor gets in trouble or something.
Gets sent to the country.
Something contrives him to get sent back to the country, to his old hometown, where now he's slightly more of a celebrity because everyone knows he's famous, but he's got so many issues. And also, the 4 single hot women who are still in this country town all want him, and all manner of things happen.
With sexy results.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just only a step above a soap opera.
Has the voice changed? Is it Nancy Cartwright?
Yeah.
Has her voice, has she
I mean,
gone through
30
puberty
years,
or something?
She's 30 years older. Did you say she's gone through menopause?
Puberty.
Oh, okay.
The
It was,
opposite of menopause.
it was a bad joke. Now it's weird.
It's unmenopause. It's menostart.
It just sounded really creepy. I wondered if maybe they'd
It's
just.
still accurate.
No. So let's get into the questionnaire. After I go grab my Coke, which I forgot to bring in, because I haven't got my shit together.
God damn. Yeah. Elliot, when you listen back to this, get a barrel, get like a scooping claw, maybe mechanical or otherwise, and get your shit together.
There we go. I am moistened.
So
In the
am I.
mouth.
Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty.
Yeah. Damn it, almost had a smart reference to the Black Death, but, you know, once you hit record on a podcast, you lose about 20% of your brain function.
Ain't that the truth?
Like how I just almost forgot the word function. Speaking of which, wackiness. What is your favorite car album? Like, what's a album that never leaves your car?
Best of Queen.
Very good answer. For me, it's Rush's Moving Pictures.
The best of Prince.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Remember as a kid growing up, it was always the Sony versus Nintendo, Sega versus Nintendo, and I started out as a Sega kid that had defected. But then, in 2008 or whatever it is, seeing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games on a Nintendo console.
I know. Peace at last.
And then, Crash Bandicoot appearing on the Switch, and the rumors won't stop persisting that he might be in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, seeing Sonic in like Smash Brothers, also Snake,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid, how they had Cloud from like Final Fantasy in the last Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lots of crossovers. You know what I never understood was Sega Genesis. You know, was that the one that you had, the Genesis?
Yeah, Mega Drive in this country. It's not one of those "Where's Wally, Where's Waldo" things.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. I had the Genesis, aka Mega Drive. Yeah,
I never. The controller just never felt right for me.
Oh, it's a bad controller.
It is compared to like the Super Nintendo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was cozy.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone raves the NES one. I'm like, no,
No,
it's
that's a
fucking
square. I've heard.
Yeah.
Like, people do not have sharp edges. We don't. It's very basic.
Not anymore. We evolved out of that.
Thank God.
But yeah, I'm still trying to think. Like, I think my most comfortable controller was probably Xbox 360.
That is a really good controller.
Yeah, sits very nicely. I like the weight of it as well.
Yeah, even though I never had one myself. But yeah.
I reckon the Pro controller for the Switch is really good.
That's
yeah.
good.
And like, I like elements of the PlayStation 4 controller, but also it's like it doesn't feel right. It might just be my hands.
I've honestly never liked the PlayStation controller because, okay, the Xbox ones have the thumbsticks in two different locations, and I find that lets your hands sit, whereas PlayStation has it both in the same, so you like kind of like that.
Yeah.
And so it kind of pushes your hands inward, which pushes you away from the controller. That and it just feels really light. It always feels like I'm holding a Wheat Bix.
Yeah.
And it feels like I could snap it if I got frustrated enough. Whereas, you know, the Xbox ones have that bit of extra weight and it feels sturdier.
Yeah, I feel like the way they've got the analog stick is much better.
No,
better
definitely
suited ergonomically or whatever.
Yeah, so I think the asymmetry works a lot better than symmetry for analog sticks.
Well, it's also because of how much you use them. You're always going to use the left one more, so it's better that it sits up higher.
Yeah.
Whereas the right one, you just sort of tend to flick it for camera stuff. So yeah.
Also, the GameCube controller was really good.
Yeah, I think that's easily one of the best designed ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that once you stopped looking at it, it worked. But like when you first see it, it's like,
You're like, what are these kidney buttons and the shit's going on here? But no, it was super comfortable and.
But no, I prefer the kidney buttons as well.
Yeah, once you got used to it, it's incredible.
Yeah, because it's, again, one of those things. It's more ergonomic. You had the A button nice and big. That's your priority button. Tiny B button. And then easy to hit X and Y.
Yeah, it was
to
easy
the
to
side.
roll from A to the X and Y.
Yeah. Yeah.
This has been Conversing About Controllers on the Simpsons Index.
The controller index.
Not gonna lie, weirdly interesting.
I do that podcast as well.
Hi, is this the Simpsons Index?
Yes, it is, caller.
I'd like 2 large pepperonis with no anchovies and extra onion.
You're a cunt. Stand in front of a bus.
Onions.
And first released in January in 1999, it was written by Laris. It was directed by Mark Irving and written by Larry Doyle. In this episode, Homer and his bar friends get drunk and destroy the school, but the cops pin it on the what?
Can we set it up with, "We know all your secrets"?
Ooh, let's do it in unison.
I was hoping.
Well, you kind of got to tell people before. They
I
don't
thought
have.
you'd clue it.
They don't have mind things like the Children's from the Bloodening.
But if they did, they could all in unison say, "We know all your
Fuck you. What the fuck did you say?
Are we going to do it now?
All right, now. Yeah, let's say it now.
All right, ready? Okay. On
I
3.
just think.
3.
I don't think.
1.
In this episode. Yeah, it's the
Hey, Elliot,
singing clip. In this episode, it's the singing
Hey,
clip.
Elliot, what about, what Dan wanted to say to you rudely?
By the way, first off, Frank was smoking in that. Strange. Felt out of place.
Oh, yeah.
But that's an aside. I don't think that...
Eat the mic.
Sorry, was it not coming through very clearly?
No.
Okay.
You were a little bit back here. We need you right up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
There
that...
we go.
And we're back.
Sorry.
Frank comes in with his presentation. I don't think... Sorry, so we can cut it clearly.
Yep.
I don't think that...
What don't you think, Daniel?
I don't think that Frank... Damn it, why... Okay, this is fucking hard.
How do you feel, Daniel?
Well, I don't think.
I just don't think. I don't think that Frank needed to burst into song.
Which, yeah, it feels right for it.
Closed room, Elliot. Closed room. Oh, Benjamin, what did you think of this?
It was tripe. Seems all my smarts went to Elliot.
Welcome back to the Simpsons Index. We're gonna have a good time.
Hey!
Oh, can we do the whole review in song?
No.
Can we do the whole review in song?
Welcome back to the Simpsons Index, or should I say, the Simpsons Sing-Dex.
No, you shouldn't. That would be wrong.
Fine, I'm gonna go smoke a bong.
I feel this is gonna be hard to. I feel this will be hard to sustain for the episode.
That might be true, but we shouldn't refrain.
So good.
We don't have much to say, so we might as well sing.
Yeah, that was my fundamental problem with the episode. They did not have much to say.
The whole point of this is that they make a point of pointing out that. Can I just start that again? I said point like 5 fucking times.
Take 2.
Hey, this is WTF with Mark Maron.
What the fuck? What the fuckers?
What the fuck, buddies? What the fucking ears? Today, we have Josh Brolin. He's going to talk about them superhero movies.
Before that, with stamps.com.
Stamps.com. Don't go back to the post office.
They're full of murderers.
Who are you guys, though? Who are you guys? Sorry, Claire, do you have any other notes?
Daniel, where did Elliot go?
Who's Mark Maron?
I can't hear him, but I can see him.
If we are rewriting them, we'd sort of. Comeuppance.
Tissue.
Comeuppance. Mine hubris.
Listeners at home, Claire just threw a snotty tissue at Daniel.
In Australia, we call that tissuing.
It tastes like fiber.
Why'd you eat it?
Thank you for listening to the All Bonus Sing Super Special Edition of the Simpsons Index podcast, which is also an online spreadsheet available at thesimpsonsindex.com. You can chat to us online at facebook.com/thesimpsonsindex or at Simpsons Index on Twitter and Instagram. And that is all the mustard in the house!